Hello, Divas, Miss Amelia, Miss Sonique. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to give some people a minute to get in because I didn't announce I was going live. Hello, ladies. Miss Charlene, Miss Nita, Miss Wanda. Hello, Miss Karen, Miss Geraldine, Miss J Girl, Miss Takesha. Thank you. I am here. I am here. I missed you guys as well, Divas. I surely did. Hello, Miss Dana, Miss Deborah, Miss Regina, Miss Harb, Miss Queen T, Miss Lakeisha, Miss Deborah, Miss Ruby, Miss Kit Kat. I'm wonderful. How are you all? Miss Felicia, Miss Amelia. I have truly missed you, Divas, as well. Hello, Messy, KB, Loretta, Keisha, Joyce, Philly Girl, Four Leaf Clover, Darlene, Miss Taylor, Miss Sandra, Miss Wanda, Miss Elsie. I have been trying to come, you guys. It has been really busy for me these last couple of weeks, but I am back. Thank you, Miss Lake Charisma. Yes, all is well, ladies. I had been missing stuff, so what I was doing was trying to play catch up. So when I came, I would know what to talk about with you all. Miss Takesha, I won't. It's summertime now, so work is coming to an end, and I will be free. Hello, Divas. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. Wanda, Loretta, Kyle, Shannon, Diamond D, Annette, Miss Ellen, missed you as well. Miss Chandra, Zelda, Miss Candace, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Miss Connie. It did. I'm gonna miss my little bonus children, but it did. Hello, everyone coming in. Ari, Sean, AR Girl, Beverly, Chi-Town. Ms. Zelda, I'm gonna try with you all's help. I took over the weekend and tried to catch up on what was going on so I could at least talk about something. So I think I got majority of it, but we'll see. Okay, I guess we can start. I have a few announcements first. I know you all were asking me, some of you all were asking me for Cash App, and some of you all were asking about the badge. I was able to get both of them, but what I'm going to explain. Okay, so I have the Cash App now, and nice to see you all. Um, I got the badges, but what happened in my time of being so busy, I needed to, YouTube was asking me to change my address on my license to match the address that I gave them. And being as though I wasn't able to do it in time, I am not monetized at the moment. But as soon as I get that done, I'll be back monetized. And in my checking over things, I also realized that when you all send the super stickers and things, which I am truly grateful for, um, Thank you, Miss Annette. I'm back. Um, I realized that they take a big percentage of it. So I wanted to give you all the option to send it to Cash App because I really don't understand why they take a portion, but they do. So with that being said, give me about a week or so. The badges are available. They just won't show until I get back monetized. Everyone still there? For some reason, the chat stopped moving. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Okay, I see it moving again. Okay, ladies. One second. Okay. All right. Let's start. I pinned the cash up at the top. It's not for anyone to feel obligated to do anything. It's just for the people who were asking me for it. Okay. We're gonna start off. Hello, Royalty Queen. Hello, Miss Meta, Miss Sheila, Miss Amelia, Miss Renee. Hello, Miss Marilyn. You didn't miss anything. I was just starting, just getting started. I was letting everyone know that I do have okay, Miss Carwell. I do have the badges for you all, but give me about a week or so to get my address to match on my license so that I can be monetized again. They took it for a moment, so I can't post the badges until then. And also, um, I got a cash app for the people who were asking me. And if you prefer to send that way, if you do, you're not obligated in any way to send anything to me. But for the ones who are asking, it's pinned up the top. And if you do send something, I was letting them know that when you do send the super stickers and super chats, that I didn't know that YouTube takes a big portion of it. So I'm trying to look out for you all. If you do send something that way, you won't be paying, giving us money in YouTube as well. I'm wonderful, Miss Georgia Peach. How are you? Hello, Miss Angie, Forever Tasha, Amelia. Yeah, Miss Merlin. They do. I think it's 40% or something of the sort. Yeah, Chi-Town, they do. I didn't know that at all. And I feel bad because that's y'all's hard-earned money that y'all are, blessing us with. You shouldn't have to bless us and YouTube at the same time. Hello, Miss Darling, Darlene. Okay, Divas, let's get into. I'm gonna start from last night and work my way back. Now, it it's amazing to me. Do you let someone else post your cash at my phone's video? Okay, Miss Ann, I don't know who would do that though. I don't have moderators or anybody. Should I take it down and just let someone else put it up? If someone could copy what I put up there, I'll take it down and put and tag the person who puts it up. Yes, Miss Ellen, it is crazy. I am glad to be back, you guys. I am so glad. Yeah, okay. See, you guys read what Miss Misunderstood said. She said, yes, they take 30% of badges and stickers. Shaking my head. If we send $5, you only get 350. I will post your app. Thank you. Thank you, Divas. Okay. So, oh boy, where do I start with this foolishness that is going on out here? Okay, so we're gonna start off by talking about the drug deal gone bad. A hot, hot mess. Now, we all know that Nagy G is on drugs. It has been said over and over again. Hello, coming all the divas coming in. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Yes, who that Leo girl? My God. Yes, Miss Lawanda. I'm gonna start with okay. Let me start back in the beginning. Thank you, Porcelain Doll. I'm here. Do the best I can. Thank you, Miss Christine. I'm glad to be back as well. Um, okay. So for some people that don't know Nagy G, he's been in the picture before. She has brought him to Georgia before. He lasted a couple days to a week, and she shipped him right back. So as soon as she gets mad at him, um, she sends him back. So with that being said, he was here the last time, and she was riding around, mind you, with the children in the car, chasing his high or their high. So this is not the first time. So for her to try to defer from the truth last night was ridiculous. We all know what you went there for. The poor man. And Tiffany, I have been wonderful. How are you? For her last night to um come on here and act like we didn't just hear the grandmother say that he was on drugs. For us to not have known that we remember him from back in the day and you riding around with him looking for his fix. Um, then you go to the store on live. Hello, Miss Jerry, on live. Because I don't know what you were off of yourself. Hello, Miss Rochelle. You had been off of some of yourself not to realize that that man was talking about fentanyl in your camera. Miss Renee, I'm wonderful. How are you? She's always trying to throw a distraction to defer away from what everybody's catching. We know who he is, we know what he is, and we know what he does. Period, point blank. You cannot excuse it, you cannot fix it, you cannot change it. But the sad part about it is that man has been at your house for about a week or so, and he's been sleeping majority of the time because he was going through withdrawals to the point where you had no choice but to get up and go find himself something. Hello, ladies coming in, divas. Hello. Yes, Forever Tasha. That's what I'm saying. People, stop the foolishness. We know what it is. Yes, Miss Lawanda. He's been here before. People saying, "Oh, they don't know where he came from." He's been here for a minute. He used to. He's not anybody kin to her. He used to come over and help the grandmother out. The grandmother said it too. He used to come over and do odds and ends for her for a few dollars back in the day. And Trees pretty much grew up around him. That's how she knows him. She knows she's seen another flunky and a fool, and she started using him like she does everybody else. Miss Maryland, exactly. If cigarettes are 6.75 in Georgia, I commend them because cigarettes are high. Hello, Miss Maisha. Hello, Miss Jen Mocha. So you go up here, you leave the kids in the house to go chase a high for the both of y'all. Now I'm going to put y'all on to something because I'm not for sure who heard it because I haven't heard anybody speak on it. When they were at that grandmother's house, and the grandmother said, Nagy, You look high now. Here he go. I ain't high. I ain't high. Ask Treese what I look like when I'm high. We be having a good time together. Now wait a minute. We all know what he do. So what is she doing with him if they're having a good time together? That's his words, not mine. But he said it. And if that video is still up, people can go back and look. He said, ask Treese what I look like when I'm high. We have a good time together. She can tell you. And then all of a sudden now, he's not on drugs. He's this, he's that. Please. Enough of your shenanigans. Enough. We know he on it, and you was on it too. Now, you might not have been on the same thing he was on it, but you was just smoking rosemary last week. Let you call it, because clearly it's not rosemary. See, Miss Shauna, Miss Laura, yes, he said that. Miss Hollywood, I would not be surprised at this point because something is seriously going on to the point where you're having these rational, you know, outbursts and these attacks on people. I mean, I've never seen nothing like it in my life. You go from, I know y'all seen the video. I'm jumping all over the place, but I'll pull it back together. The video she did the other night when she was on that in that car threatening Ross again, death on that woman. She was three different people in that car. Three different people, y'all. The first one, the first person was talking about the children. The second person was talking about sex. And the third person was talking about Miss Ross. We seen three different people in that car the other night. She don't know how much a cigarette is. She was three different people in that car the other night. And they keep talking about something coming on here telling us that there's nothing wrong with her and she ain't on something is seriously wrong. Something is seriously wrong. You're not gonna tell me no different. Yes, Kyle, I mean, it wasn't even, that's not even mean. That's just who she is. For her to sit up there and curse God the way she did and ask God to take Miss Ross up out of here. And in one breath, you're saying that in a nasty voice. Then the voice before that was sexual, talking about sex with a man. And then, yes, Miss Catherine, glad you're here. She definitely has one. And then the first voice was the sweet, fake, motherly voice talking about the children. How are you three different people in one at one time? And these fools, that's why I put in my title, stop crying wolf clowns. These clowns sitting up here talking about ain't nothing wrong with this chick. Let me tell them what the 5 signs of a mental illness is. And she fits the description very well. Hello, Miss Michelle, welcome. Irritability. Irritability is the first one. Very irritable all the time. She's always nasty with somebody when she gets irritated. They have high and low moods. She goes from 0 to 1 million in 0.2 seconds. They have a fear, a worry, or anxiety. And does she not always say that has anxiety and she's always worried about somebody coming after her? And then the last one, they have dramatic changes in eating and sleeping habits. So guess what? 1 minute she's eating like a daggone cow, pig, whatever you want to call it. And then the next minute, she's on a diet. I hope they hear me. These are 5 signs of a mental illness. Ain't nothing she doing over there funny. Ain't nothing she doing over there a comedian, a skit. This is her in his real life, and she needs some help. Ain't nobody talking about something. And y'all keep picking on the kids. The kids are suffering. She goes from 0 to 1 million in zero point 0.2 seconds. Ain't no telling if they're in a line of fire what's going to happen. I don't care who don't like it. I'm going to say it. Thank you, Miss Nikki. How dare you sit up there and run up to that office? You knew damn well that that office wasn't open because you said it before you went. You went up there because you thought it was going to stop somebody from calling on your ass because you went up there first. That office wasn't open. You said it. You always trying to distract from the situation at hand. And you always put your foot in your own mouth. Talking about some nag, trying to act like, okay, because if I'm not mistaken, cocaine doesn't stay in your system long. So guess what? She was going to hide him out. That's why she said he was on the first thing smoking. No, he wasn't. And y'all know I come with the facts. Well, no Greyhound going up out of Georgia yesterday. I just wasn't able to come on here last night because Miss Ross and all of them was live. No Greyhound was riding up out of Georgia last night going to Sarasota, Florida. And why would you send that man back on a 26-hour bus ride? Yes, I said 26 hours when you brought him down there in the car. We knew he wasn't going nowhere. You was going to hide him out at the nearest hotel to sober him up before DSF or whatever y'all call it up there, DHS, DFCS, whatever came to check out the allegations. But who in the hell told you that somebody was calling him? That's your paranoid ass. If you didn't think he was out there doing nothing wrong, then what was you running to DHS this morning for and yesterday? Hello, Divas coming in. Welcome. What was you running up there for? You always throwing rocks and hiding them dirty hands. Yeah, they dirty. Yes, I seen that, Miss Merlin. I was reading that earlier. She knew it was closed because she told us. I think all the workers up at the DFS office, they got COVID or something happened to them. She knew they wasn't there. So she knew when she went up there, she wasn't gonna see nobody. Miss Meta, she probably was gonna put him out there. She wanted everybody to think, oh, I go up, let me go up here and distract them and tell on myself first, so don't nobody tell. You tell on yourself every time you turn on that camera. Ain't nobody got to tell nothing. But what I need somebody to tell is that you need a mental evaluation to be around the kids. That's who is suffering. Ain't nobody suffering but them. It is ridiculous. Now, last night, yes, Miss Virtual T, yes. Hello, Divas coming in. Hello. So last night, because Sharita called her out about Natty still being here, now all of a sudden somebody's sitting across the street stalking her. It's always something. Ain't nobody coming in them bushes stalking you, girl. You is not that important. Please stop flattering yourself. Don't nobody want you that bad. Trust me, they don't. When something is going on and we see it on live and the children are in harm's way, of course somebody is going to call. But when you're just being ignorant, ain't nobody worried about that. Ain't nobody coming after you. Yes, Miss Renee, she know a lot about a lot of things because she always got her hands in something. So trust and believe, ain't nobody pulled up. You got people coming. driving down roads all day, times of the night and day. They could have been lost. They could have been turning around looking for something. You so, oh God, paranoid, fake paranoid. Because I'm gonna entertain you for a minute that somebody was sitting across the street from your house when I know they wasn't. But since you like to be a clown, we entertain. We're gonna clap for you like we do at the circus. Nobody was across the street looking for you. Because don't nobody care. Ain't nobody that invested in you. And these people think that somebody's jealous of you. And we want this and we want that. What the hell do you have? Nothing that I want. Again, like I said, I wouldn't walk an inch in your shoes, honey. But you think this shit is cute and funny coming up here, acting a damn fool every day? And nobody is suffering but your children. You should have left them in Florida. The only reason why you brought the boys is because you wanted somebody to babysit and rent it. And the only reason why all of them here is because Nagy had to come to watch them and watch you too. Miss Michelle is always a deflection. That's why she started that mess last night, because she had to deflect from the fact that Sharita said that Nagy wasn't gone nowhere. Ain't nothing wrong with this woman besides the mental, but she's smart enough to know what she's doing. Yeah, she's off, but she knows exactly what she's doing. And she uses that as an excuse. That could have been it too, Miss Cardwell. But like I said, ain't nobody worried about her. She talking about it was the girl from over there with B that time. That girl ain't coming there and going across the street looking for you, girl. You act like somebody's scared. If they come and they're gonna pull up. If they bold enough to come across the street, they're gonna pull up in that driveway. Them BB guns you got up in there ain't scaring nobody. Sit your ass down. Acting like somebody's scared to pull up in that driveway. If somebody was really after you and wanted you that bad, and they was bold enough to tell you that they wanted you that bad, best believe they'd be bold enough to pull up in that driveway. Because, honey, they're going to see you before you see them, more than likely. And if you think that the way you flash that gun around on this live all the time, that they wouldn't have something too? What, they got something? The bullet's gonna come flying at you before you can even think to pull out that pea shooter and fly one back. You need to stop. And then you talk this mess around your children and got them scared. You don't know what they're feeling because you don't shut your ass up. You talk too damn much. Too much. You got Rennie sitting up in that car today reading them messages from them grown ass people. And you know damn well that wasn't saying nothing nice. Why would you want her to see that? But claim you want to protect your children from these demons. You the only demon. Yeah, there it is, beautiful Blossom. I couldn't remember your name. Yeah, she talking about it was you, and you said you didn't even drive. But I knew it wasn't you. It wasn't nobody. It was a distraction. She is ridiculous. Royalty Queen, I'm sure they are beyond. These people that sit over there on the other side of YouTube and condone her foolishness, but yet every time she has a event or has a pop-up, I ain't seen not a near one of them heifers up in none of her shops, but y'all support her so much. Where's the love and support at when she's having these things that nobody's showing up to? Where y'all at? But I can guarantee you that half of us on this side have supported her in one way or the other when y'all haven't at all. But got the damn audacity to come up here trying to tell us what to do. Y'all clowns can sit down too. Sitting up there jumping on a bandwagon. Y'all not for her either. Y'all use her just like anybody else. Y'all getting a check from YouTube just like anybody else with her name attached to it in some kind of way. And say what you want because I ain't monetized. I ain't making their money off of this one. And don't care because that ain't what I came here for. It's ridiculous. She's not always a bad person, but 9 out of 10, yes, she is. She's doing something she has no damn business, and she got the audacity to put it on live for the world to see and expect nobody to say nothing about it. Yeah, right. Yes, Miss Janice. They must don't know. Hello, Miss Angela. That girl talks so damn much. Yeah, she does. It's ridiculous. Hello, my Forties. They don't, Miss Meta. They could care less. They talk good about her because they feel like she's gonna come over there, she's gonna bless them. She's gonna come over there and she's gonna give them a shout out and this, that, and other. And they figure because she got so many followers, which she really do not have, because half of her followers, again, are robots. She bought them. We get more views over here than they get over there running behind her. She ain't promoting none of them. They ain't never been nowhere to. All half of them over there, a few of them have said they live right in Georgia where she's at, and I ain't seen near one of them at her pop-up shop or her meet and greet. But yet they team Treese. No, you team money. You team let me get a YouTube check, but claim you don't need the money. Yeah, okay, okay. You don't need it. I don't need it. Don't nobody need it. But it's a blessing when you get it, ain't it? I ain't seen not a near one of y'all tell YouTube, no, I don't want to be monetized. Turn it off. I want to do this for free. Not near none of y'all. So all of us getting a piece of the pie. And if it was anybody else besides Latrice Allen on this YouTube and Facebook acting a damn fool, we'd be talking about them too. But hell, there's a few of them that act a fool, but she trumps all that. Y'all are a bunch of clowns. Y'all fell apart over there because you wasn't solid from the get go. That's how I know something is wrong. That's why I know that y'all are not for her, for real, for real. Because if all, excuse me, if all of y'all was on the same page over there, y'all would still be a unit over there. Now y'all all scraping all in the bottom of the barrel, digging and climbing and clawing at each other, trying to see whose dumbass gonna get out of it first. Throw all y'all asses away. Y'all are ridiculous. When you come on this platform, you come on here for what you come on here for. You don't worry about the next person. I have never seen any other reaction channel react to another reaction channel. And then y'all ain't reacting. Y'all going and lying on people, digging into people's personal information, and then still lying about that. Do y'all get a separate check for that part of the investigation? Private investigators? Because if y'all saying this money ain't worth it, then why do you go above and beyond? Why don't you just be plain and simple? Come on here and speak what you speak and go about your business. Y'all come on here and take it to the extreme for 10 cents a video or whatever it is. We support each other on this side. Yes, I know. And we always will. Because we're for what's right. Not because we're a terror squad and we're behind the scene. I ain't talked to not near none of these people that support me or I support behind the scene of anything. And if I did, that's my business. But y'all was all behind the scenes and look what happened. Now all your stuff from behind the scenes, behind the closed doors that y'all always say that should be left behind closed doors. Well, guess what? It came in out from behind that door. We know it all. When y'all thought y'all was being so secretive. Yes, Miss Annette, she does. And I'm gonna say that. Y'all kept all that thought y'all was doing something. Now look. So now you're over here attacking everybody on this side, trying to stay relevant. It's ridiculous. I was on Sharita's live the other night and she was being blessed. And it was a blessing. And the lady who was blessing her blesses me as well. She's always a blessing to everyone. And we appreciate her for that. But what are y'all mad for? Because as soon as that live ended, oh, here come Granny. And I'm not talking about Ask Granny, the other grandma over there. The grandma over there looking, and I see, Lord knows I don't talk about people, but I don't know what other way to describe her. The one with the hair looking like Krusty the Clown, sitting over there mad. She was drunk, got on that live. Y'all send me a cash app and send me a cash app, bitches. I need a cash app. What the hell is that? What you mad for? You don't get on here. You don't see any of us coming over here begging anybody for a cash app. Them old bitches won't give me a cash app. Oh, bitch. I mean, dragging because she's so fucking drunk. Her speech is slurred. She can't even get it out. I mean, a clown. I don't know where she came from, but she need to go sit down somewhere because it's ridiculous. They are over there hyping her up, got her over there acting like that at 66 years old. It don't make any sense. And you're so jealous, and it shows. Y'all talk about us jealous of her. Well, clearly you was jealous the other night of them cash apps that was rolling in because you didn't hesitate to get on your live and start begging for a cash app. Y'all are some clowns. Whole clowns. It was ridiculous. I mean, she was upset. I need everybody in here, and I mean everybody right now. Send me a cash app. I don't care if it's a dollar, a penny, a quarter, a dime. But was on there last week or so begging for a cash app for some goose. I need some goose. Honey, you don't need not another goose. Not another. Let me tell y'all, she is the prime example of a person who went through life without the proper treatment. When I tell y'all, AA should have been her best friend. AA should have been her best friend. She's an alcoholic. Begging for them cash apps and super chats. All them drunken late night performances. The limited vocabulary. When I tell y'all she said she was depressed, depression is real. At her age, she should be a leader, not a follower. What is wrong? She let them get in that comments and gas her up, and she showed off. And they gave her the money because they know that she's an alcoholic. And instead of helping her, they hindered her. And they gave her the money so she could get on there and act a damn fool. Yes, Miss Kimberly. That's what I'm saying, Miss Melinda. I heard her say that her family don't fool, her sisters and them don't fool with her, and she don't this and she don't that, and she don't give a damn about this. And it don't seem like her husband fool with her either, because he nowhere to ever be found besides the one time he was running around in that damn diaper that everybody keeps saying they seen. I didn't see it, but I never see him around. And they give her the money so she can get on there and act the fool. They could care less about her. When she was begging for them cash apps, where were they? She was mad that they wasn't coming through. So if y'all fooled with her the way y'all say y'all do, then where was her cash apps that she was asking for? Exactly. AR, they laughing at her, not with her. Hello, Miss Shannon. It's ridiculous, and these people don't see it. They gas her up in those chats. She be loud and wrong as all outdoors. I mean, loud and wrong. She don't even have a clue what's going on. And she mad because Miss Ross wouldn't promote her. So she came from this side too at one point in time. Thank you, Miss Misunderstood. She came from this side and she got mad. No, Miss Regina, 9 times out of 10, he probably doesn't. You know, a lot of people, when they get older, they sleep in separate rooms. Yes, I feel so bad for her at that age to have to come on here and want a friend so bad or want some attention so bad that she has to come on here and you know it's not her and she's not used to doing it. That's why she has to be pissy drunk before she come on here. She's just doing anything at this point to try to fit in. She wants to be a part of something to fill the void of the loneliness that she has. She's lonely. She said it herself. I ain't talking about it. I ain't making up nothing about it because y'all know I don't do that. She said she was lonely. And she comes on here and she tried to fit in. And these people ain't doing nothing but making a fool of her, telling her all that foolishness in that chat. And ain't none of half of it's not even true. So she's making a fool of herself. Exactly, beautiful blossom. I mean, it's like I said, I feel sorry for her that the fact that she doesn't have anybody that she can sit and talk to and chit chat that it took her to the point to get on this internet and act out like that because she needs some friends. She needs some attention. She's very lonely, Miss Shannon. She said it. She said they stopped her depression. She even cried about it. It is, Miss Melinda. It definitely is. It's the only entertainment. She told them, she said, I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't know where I was and what I was doing before I came here. I was depressed. I didn't have anybody. Y'all bring joy to me every day. And they took that shit and ran with it. Instead of when she was begging for a cash app to get some goose, instead of them telling her, you don't need that, trying to help her, they egged her on. They sent her just enough to get that bottle so she could perform for them that night. Miss Melinda, I believe that. Yes, Miss Lady Libra, I'm telling you. I sat there and I watched a couple times and I'm like, no wonder. And then she's always been a nasty woman because that didn't just come from the drinking, but the drinking doesn't help. That mouth is filthy. Oh, it's filthy. Hello, Miss Sharon. Miss Beautiful Blossom. She makes a lot of people look bad. I mean, and going on Ross and Sharita, like, what? Please. But every word she says is bitch. Every word. She talking about, I tore you down tonight, bitch. Bitch. I'm like, you're so drunk you can't even get out. Mr. Keisha, she only hates her, and hate is such a strong word. She doesn't even like her, but she liked her to the point where she wanted her to promote her. And when she didn't, she turned on her. She figured, oh, well, let me go on to the other side and they're going to embrace me. And that's what she did. But like I said, I can't fool with none of these flip floppers. Y'all can't tell me nothing if y'all was all on this, on the let y'all call it the trees hate side at one point in time, but now you're over there on the other side. Come on now. What does that say about you? There's nothing you can tell me. What does that say about you? You're a flip flopper. You got to be real with yourself before you can be real with somebody else. That's not you being real with yourself. Miss Linda, yeah. They all have hate for it for whatever our reason. Miss Shirley, that's exactly what she did because she was crying that night she got drunk on there. She started crying about how she loved them so much. And that's when it all came out. And it was sad to see. I'm gonna be honest. because she was so hard and so hardcore. And then when she had that drink and her emotions started running wild, it all came out. That's when she said she didn't have nobody. She was thankful for everybody. She needed a friend. She this, that, and other. It was sad. But you can't feel but so much sorry for her, because how dare you try to tear down another woman first that you don't know, and then you sit there and you ain't going to find no facts. You just reading them comments and saying anything that they saying in them comments, knowing that they don't like her, so they just saying anything. Miss Mary, I can't either. I just felt bad for it as the fact that you got that old in life, that you that age in life, and you have nobody. That's what the sad part about it is. Lord, let me don't be that nasty when I get that age. She doesn't, Miss Linda. She don't know nothing about nothing. She only reads them comments. She don't even go get information for herself because she probably don't know how to. She ain't even been watching it long enough. And I'm gonna tell you, she came when I went to look for her because somebody told me to look at her. I went to look at her, and I started at the beginning, and she was on her modeling clothes and had barely any views. And then when she started talking about Miss Ross, then her views took off. Of course, she's monetizing everything now. She was struggling with them dresses. Exactly, Miss Melinda. She knows that. If she didn't talk about Ross, they wouldn't be over there. Like they claim if we didn't talk about Treese, we all of us would be over here. Yes, we would. Because we're like-minded individuals. We can find something to talk about. We just choose to talk about this clown right now. Because that's what we want to do, because we're grown and we can do that. Yeah, Jersey girl, yes. That's what I'm saying, Swalla. They're encouraging that elderly lady to act a fool like that and get her blood pressure up and be hype like that. And they all sitting back laughing. Ain't nothing funny about that. Nothing. It is sad. It is very sad. I could not believe it. But I had to watch a couple of them to see what was going on. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. And she proudly says she's 66 years old. And with that limited vocabulary that all you know is every other word is a bitch. You should be able at that age to be able to conjugate a complete sentence to tear somebody down with your words without one cuss word. Hello, Miss Versi. You don't even need to be cursing like that. And that's a distraction too, because if you're just cursing, all I hear is bitch, 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 bitch. What are you actually trying to get at? What are you saying? I don't feel like you hit anybody where it hurt, and all you did was call them a bitch. Like, let's be for real. Bitch is a made up word. It's so called supposed to be a female dog. Are you walking around calling people female dogs? Like, I mean, come on, grown ladies. We got to do better than that. What level did you get in school that you cannot conjugate a sentence and formulate it and use words? What happened? What happened? Hello, divas coming in. Welcome. I mean, it just be like little stuff. Like I heard today, somebody was talking about Coco having a gun, and so-called he's a felon, ain't supposed to be around one. But were y'all not talking about him being around all them BB guns up in Tree's house? He was a felon then too. If you're gonna talk about something that makes sense. You can't talk about him having one now or being around one now if you didn't talk about him being around one at her house. People, that's the dumbness that I'll be talking about. That's ignorant. Y'all just want to have something to talk about. Thank you, Miss Jace. I'm back. Yes, that's Kimberly. That's what she claimed, but I'm starting to wonder too. That's why I say it's either she is or she isn't. And if she is, then they're probably BB guns. Because how you convicted felon with all them guns? She claimed she won. That came from her, not me. Yes, beautiful blossom. Like, I don't understand. You can't sit up there and have a however long live that you have, and every word you're saying is bitch, and you're supposed to hold somebody's attention, and everybody just laughing. I didn't hear nothing else but that. She maybe used one or two words every now and then other than bitch. And it was really sad to see from a 66-year-old lady. Miss Melinda, I don't think anybody called her that. I think that everybody thinks that that word is so bad, and oh, you're gonna be cursed if somebody calls you a bitch. No, because you only what you answer to. If you don't answer to it, they don't make you. People can call you whatever. They can call me whatever. It's what I answer to. But for them to use the things that they use to try to attack people on this side is what gets me. It's not what you say about people. I'm sure Miss Ross and Rita and everybody else don't care for real, what y'all saying about them. It's the low blows. And then y'all be so loud and wrong with them and always trying to spin the narrative and make it into something that it's not. That's the problem I'm having. Yeah, y'all gonna hit the like button. Oh yeah, Zelda. Yeah, I did hear her say that too a few times. But none of it's pronounced correctly. It comes out slurred because her speech is slurred because she's drunk when she's doing it. When she's sober, she's not that bad. Miss Shirley, exactly. I am not stooping that low for a cash app. I have never seen such foolishness with this cash app, these super chats, these super stickers, and whatever else. These people are going crazy for them. That's somebody else's hard-earned money. And trust that they like what you're saying. They're gonna bless you because they feel like they want to bless you, not because you sit up there begging for it. Somebody tagged my cash up there. You ain't heard me not one time say, "Oh, y'all remember my cash app's up there in the corner." No, I only put it up there because someone asked me to, because they wanted to bless me. Not that I was sitting up here begging. Because hell, I might not even go and get my address fixed correctly so I can be remonetized. Because it ain't about the money for me. I was clearly surviving with before I came on YouTube, and I'll be surviving afterward. And I'm sure that goes for everybody else. That's why I don't understand. Do these people think that we were pitiful and poor before we came and made a page talking about trees? What do y'all think we was doing with ourselves before then? I'm sure we had jobs, just like y'all claim y'all have jobs, and we still have jobs. Like, you can't think that we think that we're gonna come on here and we're gonna quit our job because YouTube is giving us 40% of the money we make. Please. Mr. Keisha, yes, that's what you call broken. I don't know what happened to her. I think it's the alcohol, and I think she's been an alcoholic for a while. And that's probably partially why the family has separated from her the way they do. Because when she gets drunk, she's a nasty somebody. Nasty. I didn't even see it. Y'all said a trolls in here. It's just ridiculous. It's nasty. That mouth, that's ridiculous. Miss Twala, I didn't have the badges yet, but I actually made them. I didn't have them on here. I made them, but because I'm not monetized right now, they won't be active until I do it. But I don't know if you was here when I first told them what happened. I was so busy that they needed me to my address that I gave them needed to match my address on my license, and it doesn't. So I need to go get that handled, and then they'll remonetize me. So once that's done, give me this week or beginning of next week sometime. Once that's done, I got the badges for you all too. Yes, Miss Shirley, because now that's all she does is sit up in that chair. Yeah, that Miss Catherine, say it again. I can't stand the drunk. I don't do that. Welcome, Miss Deborah. You're welcome, Twala. No, I cannot stand a drunk. It's one thing if you want to have a drink or two or whatever but you have to know at your age, you should know your limit. It's just some things at a certain age you just do not. I don't have any sympathy for it. I can't. Hello, Glennis. No sympathy for it. Miss Melinda. Yeah, she definitely cursed that man out. Yes, she do. When she gets drunk in there, whoever's around gets it. And guess what? She claims there's nobody else. So he's the only one around to get it. Now she takes it out on the internet. And I'm sure he's probably somewhere thanking God that she found somebody else to cuss out. Yes, Miss Meta, they roll off easy. And like I said, I watched her when she wasn't drunk, and then I seen her when she was drunk. And she's very nasty when she's drunk. It's 10 times worse. She may curse a few times when she's not drunk, but when she gets drunk, oh my God. And then her husband. How embarrassing is that for your husband to be a deacon and you acting like that? What is wrong with you, woman? Go somewhere and have your husband pray over you. You need prayer. Yes, it's Patricia. I'm sorry. I didn't send out an alert because I didn't know for sure if I was coming live tonight. I've been trying to fit in, trying to squeeze in, but it's been so much going on. But I am here. Thank you for joining. Yes, Miss Twilight, I'm talking about some great goose. Goose. Goose get you loose. And I'm like, okay. Miss Zelda, I heard that too. That's what I'm saying. She said one of her daughters, I think, was a nurse or something. One was a teacher. And you sitting up there acting like that. And your husband is in the church, a deacon in the church. And at that age, he's probably been a deacon for some years. And you sit up there acting like that. Please go have him lay hands on you. Because when she gets drunk, that I seen the devil come up out of her. She was sitting there looking like the devil, mouth all turned up, hair flying up in the air on both sides. Oh, it was a mess, a mess. Ran back in that chair like she was about to fall out of it. Thank you, Miss Portia. A whole mess. And at that age, they should be embarrassed. Where is her children? And then she talk about something. Oh, I got all this land. Talking about trying to compare herself to Sharita. I got all this land, and I got this, and I got that. Oh my God, Miss Twala, she's a retired teacher. Lord have mercy for real. I feel sorry for the children she was teaching. She's sitting up there and I, comparing herself to Sharita. Oh, I got all this land and it's mine, and I own this, and my husband took care of me, and I ain't never had to go steal no baloney and treat me about no store, this, that, other. Yeah, he probably did. You didn't because you were somewhere drunk. And then talking about what you own and y'all got so much, but you on here begging for cash apps to buy a damn bottle of Grey Goose. You can't be serious, honey. That's what I say about people. Watch what you say. And then you got to come back and ask for something, but you claimed just a little while ago before that you had so much that y'all don't ask for nothing. I never had to ask for nothing. My husband took good care of us. But yet, where is he? Can he take care of you now? Because they sure won't buying you no Grey Goose. Oh, let me change that. He probably don't buy you Grey Goose on purpose because you act like that when you get it. He don't condone your drinking. Exactly, Miss Michelle. Now, Sophie, we're not even talking about him. What are you over here talking about that for? Who cares? I'm talking about grandma right now. That's irrelevant. I don't know what he does over there. And so what? He begs, she begs, whoever begging. I'm talking about her right now. Good night. Here they come. Here they come. I'm over here talking about how embarrassing it is at her age, and she over here talking about cocoa begging. Ooh, these people so sick. And they talk about us infatuated and obsessed with trees. They are infatuated and obsessed with everybody over there. Coco, Lele, and everybody else. Exactly. The Shannon Teresa beggar too. She gets up on there asking for cash apps and everything else and stars and all this other stuff. Please. Yes, Kitty Cat, Kitty Love Day is ridiculous. I, Sons of Rain. What I was trying to figure out because the whole time when she was talking, I couldn't figure out what was going on with the mouth. Is there gold teeth in there? I was a little confused. I think I heard somebody say braces, but they looked like gold teeth or something to me. I'm not sure what it was. Well, hello, B. Welcome, girlie. Yes, Miss Michelle. That's what I'm saying. They always talk about somebody else. When we talk about somebody else, they always want to bring somebody up into it, but they forget that they master is all of the stuff that we're talking about. All of it. All of it. Now, what, Shabria, what is she doing with braces at that age? But that's a good thing, I guess, if she still has all of her teeth to have braces. Miss Shirley. Yes, they should. Yes, Miss Melinda and the Ross voice. I could never. Oh my God. Are y'all serious with these braces? I can't. I cannot. But she's sitting up there with braces. So clearly something was wrong with your teeth for you to have braces at 66 years old. Something is wrong with your teeth, but yet you always talk about Miss Ross teeth. And then you sit up there and you ain't too feminine looking yourself besides wearing your dresses, but you have the nerve to call Sharita a butch. This is what I talk about, people. If you can't stop and look in the mirror and find your own thoughts, you cannot call somebody else something. Because I kept hearing her say that. And I'm like, where would you get that from? Like, it's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. Yeah, the gig is up. Miss Nicole, she can come on. What's she gonna talk about? My microphone up there? She can come on. Yes, the master, Miss Shonda, the master. Worried about what we doing over here. She can come on, talk about the microphone up there. Cause honey, when I do get good and ready to put a picture up there, you'll be right on the head. And like I said, it ain't what you say about me, is what I answer to. And there's been a few of them that try to come on over here and say something, and I paid them no attention. I've been tagged in posts and everything, and I don't even give it a ounce of thought because I ain't doing no internet gangster thugging. That ain't me. That's it, and that's all. So she could talk and give her some more content, or whoever else. Yeah, Miss Twala. That's what I said when I first seen her first video. When I went to look, I started from the beginning because I like to know who I'm watching, and I like to give them a fair chance. And she was modeling dresses. They watch she is going to slip out of the chair and hit the floor. She said, "Oh my God, yes, Miss Melinda, y'all don't start because I really don't even be talking about people. But I mean, honey, if you got the nerve to talk about somebody else, please look at yourself in the mirror first. I don't think anybody should talk about anybody. But if you're gonna do it, make sure you open to the constructive criticism that's coming back to you." Miss Kitty, that's what I said before. That's why I don't go back and forth with them. None of them can conjugate a sentence for me or have a intelligent, decent conversation with me for me to even go back and forth with them. My grandmother always told me, do not argue with a fool, because both of y'all gonna look like a fool and ain't nobody gonna know which one is the fool. And I don't do it. Miss Shirley, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not sitting up there doing that with them. It's at our age, please. I wish I thought I would. Exactly, beautiful blossom. That's it. None of that. Hello, Vontina. Welcome. I mean, I can't see myself starting to be going that route. So when I get that age, I'll be miserable too. I'm not miserable. Misery loves company, and I'm not miserable. I'm not lonely. I don't do this to come for attention. I have a family. I have a career. I'm good. And like I said, being as though that I deal with children on an everyday basis, I definitely wouldn't allow it to happen to them, which I call my bonus children, and I wouldn't allow it to happen to anybody else. So when I see foolishness, I'm going to talk about it. Point blank, period. Thank you, Miss Shannon. That's what I'm saying, Miss Linda. She didn't stop to think about herself before she started talking about somebody else. Like you can't do that. You cannot do that. Yes, Miss Kimberly, I am. I hope she is. Thank you, divas. I love you guys too. I missed y'all so much. I was like, oh my goodness. And everybody was coming. A lot of people were coming to me and saying, when you coming, when you coming? And I was trying so hard. I felt so bad. And like I said, it's summer break and I am available and I will be here. Now see, let's get back let's get back on what I was saying about last night. Now, this is why we talk about her parenting. Okay. Yes, Miss Georgia Peach, somebody got to have some sense. Everybody can't be walking around here senseless and clueless and just illiterate and dumbfounded. They just can't. You're not going to categorize me with that. She can, Kitty. She can come on. I'm not even going to answer to her. She can. I'm grown. My platform. I can say what I want, and she's entitled to say what she want over here. She can say whatever makes her feel better about herself because I already know that she needs some attention. She needs some love and affection. So if that's what's going to make her happy, I am happy to help her to be happy for the night. That's it and that's all. Miss Melinda, I can't even tell you what that woman does. I can't even watch her. I don't even go over there. She's one of the ones that I don't even pay any attention to. Now we're going to, this is, Divas, let's tell them why. Let's tell them exactly why we talk about her parenting skills. For instance, last night, you running around outside, ducking and hiding behind cars that somebody so-called sitting across the street faking. You're sitting out back. You claim a man in your house, but he was mad at you and he left. Okay, let's stop right there. Hello, Mira. Welcome. You say a man was in your house, but I thought you said you didn't let. I'm gonna entertain you in this man for a minute. Hello, Miss Maria, YouTube page. Welcome. Let's talk about how you claim that you would never have your children see these random strangers that you bring in and out your house all hours of the day and night. But yet you said that Rennie was in there taking a shower, but this strange man was in your house. Where was he at? In your bed? Or was he walking through the house? Where was he at? Like I said, it's an invisible man, but we're going to entertain her because she likes to claim she got a man. So we're going to entertain the fact and the thought of her having a man there last night, just so I can prove my point. You had this man in there with your daughter in the shower. And I'm sure she was in the shower in your room because that's where she stays at, in the room with you, because she's not allowed to go over in the other room with boys, right? So she was taking a shower and there was a strange man running through your house. And you said he was mad at you and was leaving because he was mad at you. But yet you're not in there with your child with a madman running through your house. You outside running from cars across the street and folks. Are you serious? You can't be serious. The man that you told us that you never let your children see, you always sneak them in and out at nighttime when they're asleep. Where are you sneaking them to? Where you hunching them at? On the couch because your daughter sleeps in the bed with you, woman. So where was your daughter at last night before she got in the shower when you was in this room laid up with this man? And you left this man in there with your daughter taking a shower, and you came outside chasing cars, ducking and dodging cars, but that man didn't come outside to come help you? You call your daughter that just got out the shower with no shoes on to come outside and get a frog for you? Where was this man? Why you can't never get these men to do nothing for you? Because it ain't no man. And if there is one, Lord forgive me, but if it is one, then he needs to be gone. Because if he can't do nothing for you, what the hell is he there for? Oh, he gonna come playing the tail, like that's what you call it. Oh, I'm gonna come playing my tail and hunch me, and then he ain't good for nothing else. Then he got to go, right? So you then use your daughter, your 9-year old, who freshly out the shower to come outside with no damn shoes on to chase frogs. And you're the reason why the frogs there. Girl, the frogs talking about I don't know where they came from. Frogs like water. You got two pools of water over there, a jacuzzi and a pool. It's gonna be a lot more than that. They having a good time back there thinking that's their pond. But why does Rennie have to come get a frog? You got the potential of her getting peed on and getting warts. And then she was out there with no shoes on after you claimed she had just got out the shower. Did you put her back in the shower when she got in the house, or did she get in the bed with her dirty feet? The kids, the poor boys, they hadn't even been in the shower yet. Their damn clothes was dirty. Their white shirts was filthy. And then you had one of them head in the camera. I ain't gonna call his name. And his head was stuffed with stuff, matted with all kinds of stuff in the back of his head. And you put them on camera and you act like nobody's gonna say nothing about it. That's the problem. They're not being properly taken care of. That's the problem. That's why we keep talking about it. Hopefully that you'll hear us and change before somebody do have to get up and call somebody on you. If you would just listen and take advice and stop being so damn evil and hateful when somebody trying to tell you right, thinking everybody's a damn demon, half this stuff wouldn't even be happening to you. It don't take but a minute. You entertain them men up in there, entertain them children. You don't call your child outside to go fighting animals. What is wrong with you? Your big grown scary ass standing up there. can't be serious. Hello, Miss Kimberly. You cannot be serious. And then you wonder why somebody's talking. And they over there talking about, oh, here they go talking about something else. Well, stop putting it on the camera. That some things just don't need to be recorded. We didn't need to see that. No, she doesn't, Beautiful Blossom, at all. But if she would take a little constructive criticism and stop calling everybody demons, because some people definitely have her best interest at heart and they're not out to get her, they just want to help her, then she would be okay. You know how many people wouldn't be calling DC up? They feel like they got to call DC up because they can't get through it to her any other way. And they're trying to save the children. Period. Yes, Miss Nicole, that's what I'm saying. They're not put together. Yes, Miss Shirley, she is. Miss Shishi, it doesn't matter. It could get shaped up. You don't have, maybe they are growing it out, but what about a shape up? What about a comb going through it? A little oil in it. The boys got good hair. Wet their hair and put a little mousse in and let it curl up. It didn't look like that at their grandma's house. Comb it. Hello, Miss Sabrina. Comb it. But your kids are supposed to look good even when you don't. They are a reflection of you. When you step out in the streets, they looking at you as well as they looking at them. Yeah, Miss Melissa, she get everything because somebody else got it. She getting a damn sauna because Tonya getting one. That's what I'm saying. Beauty is her name. Definitely, she tells on herself. She's putting herself out there. Nobody even needs to call. If somebody didn't even pick up the phone and they just started putting these videos out in the media, at the news, and sending it around to people, it would get to them anyway. Nobody would even have to pick up the phone. It's ridiculous. You put the camera in there in the front of the world for somebody to see something good. If you know that you can't get right because it just ain't in you to do right, then certain stuff don't put it on the camera. That was unnecessary last night. You should have turned off that camera before you called your daughter out of the shower talking about a man was up in there. You should have turned it off. Yes, Miss Tamika, everything just looked disgusting. Miss Linda, that Gucci dress ain't real. That's from the damn Chinese hair store. It's ridiculous. I mean, their hair was, it just needs a comb through it. If they want to grow it out, that's fine, but comb it. It should not have been matted like that with all that stuff in it. And then you come on here and you contradict yourself every time you open your mouth. You talk about the kids, don't see your men, but yet you claim a man was in there last night mad at you. Come on. What did you have to say that? Exactly, Kitty. Nobody. She knew she didn't want nobody here. That's why she didn't care. And then you got a madman in there at that. A madman. He was angry at you. He got in the Uber and left because he was so mad at you. But yet you left him in there with your children. Not just your daughter. You left him in there with the children. Don't know what he could have done. And you outside jumping and running from frogs. Come, please. Please. Miss Shannon, no. Like I said, I don't know, honestly. And she may or she may not have one. But in my opinion, ain't no lawyer. Because any, Lord, if that lawyer, if she does have a lawyer, that lawyer is just using her for her money. That's what I'm saying, beautiful blossom. No, Miss Portia, I know it was nagging in there. I said we're going to entertain the fact that she says that it was a man there. I know for a fact it wasn't a man there, but I like to entertain her sometimes. Since she comes out with these, let's entertain it. It definitely was no man there. But I'm saying in reality, if it was, these are the things that is wrong if it really was a man in there. He shouldn't have been in there mad. You shouldn't have been outside. He shouldn't have been in there with your kids, period, by himself. And you claim that you don't ever bring men around them. You do your dirt behind closed doors. You go to a hotel. You do it when they sleep. But yet you claim, while these kids were clearly up running around, that it was a man in your house. And no, nobody's jealous that you had a man in your house because that's what they're going to say tomorrow. Oh, that girl over there was talking about Tree's got a man in her. I have a whole husband in my house. So, yes, there's a man in my house as well. Don't need her men in here. Ain't jealous of her. Oh, Miss Ann, I didn't know she was on. That's what I be trying. I be trying not to come on because I be trying to, let other people come on, and I don't ever want to get in when somebody else is, so we can all. Because I know we all kind of, contribute to the same our little group over here. That's okay. I'm on here now. Yeah, they are, Miss Twala. C note. Yes, she knows the basics, but she's too busy. Her mind is too busy on everything else. And like I said earlier, I was telling people the five signs of mental illness, and lack of hygiene is one of those. You have your moments when you could care less about your hygiene. That's a condition. She knows how to clean herself when she wants to. And them kids are being, let me tell you, the kids know how to clean themselves too because their grandmother has taught them well. But they feel like they don't have to do that when they get there with her because they're used to not doing it at home. They don't feel like unless she's hooping and hollering at them to go wash, they're not going to do it. Period. Okay, Miss Ann. Yeah, that's what I do, beautiful boss. But I did everybody. I waited tonight because I thought Miss Ross was going live. That's why I was a little late coming. Once I seen she didn't, I just went on because I haven't been on here in like 2 weeks. That's what I'm saying. See, no, she didn't do any of that. They came out of them woods, and that stuff might have been falling out the trees in his head. I don't know what it was, but it was awful matted, and he was straight in front of the camera. Like he didn't even know the camera was on his head like that. And it's quite embarrassing. And us mothers and just people in general, women, because even if you're not a mother, you have motherly instincts. That's just gonna be a must that you be like, oh no, them children. Well, hello, Miss Sharita. Welcome, honey. It's just, I got it. Thank you. It's just something you're gonna do. Motherly instinct. I got it, everybody. I got to spell. Motherly instinct kicks in for female, any female, and it disturbs me. It's very disturbing. It's hard for me to look at, and I'd rather get on here and subliminally tell her through my page. Hopefully, she's listening. Than I would to ever want to call DCFS on her. That's not me. Yeah, she's definitely struggling. Yes, Sheree, we've been on here not too about an hour. You have to go back and listen. Sheree, I was trying to come on your thing last night, so I could come over and join the choir, honey. And for some reason, I couldn't get on there because it was asking me for to click on an email, but the email that I guess because I have my own page over here, wasn't even an option for me to click, so I can't even get on your lives. Miss Allen said, "Did you catch Miss B how she and Reggie coach?" Yes, she of course she does. She coaches them on live all the time. When we get in here, y'all say this. Or when we do this, just like she popped Rennie for telling where the dog was. She does it all the time. all the time. It's okay, Sharita. I try not to do the same thing, but it's okay. We all get along beautifully over here. I don't mind everyone speaking, not at all. We don't discriminate over here. Oh, look, here come one of them coming over here saying, no, 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 never that with me. Let me speak for D. Never that. You are more than welcome. Beautiful, blossom, exactly. The boy, especially boys too, but especially little girls. You have to keep up little girls because you have to teach them about their hygiene. Yeah, it's a mess. You're not gonna tell me. You're not gonna tell me that that's okay. That's nothing okay with that. Sorry. And then, oh Lord, that distasteful skit that everybody's saying nothing was wrong with because she had on drawers and bra and it's just like a bathing suit. These people will justify anything to make what she's doing to be right. Ridiculous. First of all, yes, it was just like a bathing suit. But why would you walk around like that with your kids, your company in your house, and Nagy? Second of all, you got up and you had your drawers all up in your crack and one of your whole cheeks was hanging out. And you walked through there. You know it was hanging out because you felt the air hitting it. And you walked through there in front of your children like that. Exactly. Sharita, exactly. It's ridiculous. It was so distasteful. I don't care. And then I mean, me personally, yes. They say, oh, you walk around your kids. Yes, Miss Ann, I got it. You walk around your kids. No, 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 no. At a certain age, it's okay to take a shower with them and bathe with them. But at a certain age, no, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. I feel some type of way. I cover up. It is not okay. No, you're not sleeping in bed with me and I'm butt naked in no bed. No, ma'am. I don't know where these people came from. I don't know who raised them. I don't understand. Because you go to say that you sleep in the bed with your daughter butt naked at y'all ages, knowing, and I don't care who like it, knowing that she say that she had likes girls. Not saying she gonna like her mom. She know that's her mom, but she doesn't concept. She can't comprehend if something is going on down there, making her feel a little tingly or something. She's not going to understand that it's not supposed to happen with her mom. It's going to only she's only understanding that she's seeing a naked body and her body is doing something funny. And we know that she's having some type of feeling somewhere down there because she's sending screenshots and pictures to people and this, that, and the other, and doing other things that y'all say she was doing. So why in the hell would you lay up there naked in the bed with her? She's 9 now. Clearly, she has feelings down there of some sort. She's feeling some type of way. She wants to experiment with other children, and you lay up there naked with her. You're not gonna tell me that y'all think that that shit is okay. She's not 2. She's not 3. She doesn't know what she's looking at. She's not sucking on the titty getting milk. She's 9 years old. Yes, Ms. Elder, you're not gonna tell me that that's okay. Regardless of that they have history of doing things that that's what I'm saying. There you go. Sharita, that's what I was trying to get out. Because they have a history of alleged behavior of things, and clearly they have feelings down there at this point that they're experimenting allegedly with each other and other children. So why do you think her looking at you naked is not going to have her feeling some type of way? You don't know if it is or not, and yet you lay there naked with her. And you lay there and you talk to men on the phone around her, talking about disgusting, nasty things you do, and got the damn audacity to keep saying that she learned it from the internet. No, ma'am. She learned it from you. Period. Because you have that sexual demon that's probably jumping out of you and jumping on her. Poor baby. Four-leaf clover, she's definitely, because that's all she knows. She is definitely more advanced than the average. That's why I said that. I can't say for sure if she's having some type of feeling, but I'm sure she is because she's experimented before allegedly. Something's going on. And if the fact that she likes other girls, then that she knows that she's looking at lady parts. And she's not even going at the moment stop to even think, oh, I'm not supposed to be looking at her. That's my mother. No, ma'am. Miss Michelle, yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She's going to be the one. Okay, Miss Zelda, because I can't understand it. I cannot. That's what I'm saying, Sharita. That's what it's a whole bunch of stuff going on in there that I just don't agree with. Period. I don't agree with none of that. And people keep justifying that. Hello, Miss Riri Rax. They keep justifying this foolishness. It's nothing justifiable about it. It's sick. My 9-year-old daughter is not getting in the bed with me while I'm butt naked. Even if ain't nothing going on or they ain't thinking that, it's just to have some coof with yourself. What is wrong with you as a mother, as a woman? Hello, Miss Katrina. That's what I'm saying, Sharita. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You're not going to tell me ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't even feel comfortable walking around my house naked in front of children. No, exactly. Dee Dee playing with something she don't even, she can't play with nothing. Riri, yeah, she says she sleeps in the bed naked, talking about something. Ain't nothing wrong with it. She done seen this bad body before, and these titties and all this other stuff. And I don't. It's inappropriate. Period. I don't care what she's seen. When they're younger, yes, you can put them in the bathtub and wash and stuff when they don't understand. But when they get old enough to understand, and you done tell them what's what, their body parts and this, that, other, no way. You laying up there probably rolling all over the place and everything touching on her and titties hitting her and coochie flying and all this other foolishness. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're sick somebody. Exactly, Miss Karen. Exactly. It's just some things you don't. Miss Kitty, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And these people are going to keep sitting over there because they want to have her approval so bad that they sit up there and agree with any goddamn thing she said. And they don't even realize it makes them look bad too. It makes them look real bad as parents, agreeing with that foolishness. Oh yes, Miss Lady Charisma. Yes, Lord. I pray she don't have it no time soon. Oh my God. You got to get that little girl hygiene up to par first and teach her before. Oh my Lord, could you imagine? Yes, Miss Crystal, truly. That's why I said that, Miss Shirley. See, I didn't want to go there, but something just ain't right with the whole situation for me. It just something ain't sitting right. Sorry, I ain't no way, no way. Miss she, because she gets away with it. She keeps calling it a damn skit. Miss Janet, they are. They're yes, they're very smart. But you okay, let me explain it this way. You could tell the difference when the kids come, okay, like say when she goes to Florida. When the kids come with her over just a visit for the hotel or whatever for the couple of days, you could tell the difference in how they're well groomed when they get there, clothes nice and neat, hair done, whatever, woo woo woo, just looks refreshed. And they know to do that because their grandmother has instilled that in them now that they have been staying with her for a minute. And but since they're used to not having to do that when they was living with their mammy, that they don't feel like they have to do it now. So they're back to their old ways. And for her, she can't teach them to do something that she don't do. She only tells them hoops and holler at them to do to go take a bath is when they're doing something they ain't got no business. Other than that, she could care less about a bath. Yes, Miss Sally, that's what I'm saying. I pray that she get it together for her, and then she's gonna be there with her too. Mm, 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 mm. Miss Ote Monique, that's what I'm saying. I'm with you when you're right. I don't even walk around mine like that either. No way. No way. Miss Veronica, that's because she knows she don't know to take one. Her mama don't make her. They're so busy in them phones and stuff that they ain't gonna get up and take one unless they're forced to. And she only forces them to when she thinks about it or when they're doing something they ain't got no business. She want them to get out her hair. Yeah, she need to give her something. Yes, the gig is up now. Something has to give. Yeah, Miss Darlene, she will. Indeed, she will. Miss Zelda, she keeps talking about some. She had her sleeping with her. Uh, Now this is when the boys were gone. She's sleeping with her because she don't want her in a separate room in case somebody coming in. No, Rennie's not scared of nothing. So you have her come sleeping there with you because you scared. And now, of course, her excuse is she has to sleep with her because the boys are there. Miss Melinda, say it again. I just don't understand. And of course, I'm going to speak about it because I want to know other women's perspectives on it too. Because for me, it's no way, no way. Kitty, yes, yes, yes. Miss Sabrina, yes, I still do too. In my opinion, exactly. Oh my goodness, Miss Ann, ooh, Rita, yes, Lord Jesus, I pray. Oh my God, I pray now. Mm, 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 mm. Miss Melinda, everybody, yeah, everyone that has them that agrees with her, they don't. Oh, yeah, she said she was a fan. Yeah, she sure did. Miss Sylvia, there you go. A form of punishment. Miss Twyla, see, that's what I'm saying. We don't even know exactly what it is, and at that age, you won't know. You can only hope for the best that that's not happening, or they're not feeling some type of way, or having those type of feelings and emotions. You can only pray for it at that age, because they. I mean, you can ask them, but 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get the truth if they think that you're asking them for a reason for them to be in trouble behind it. Miss Shishi, well, I know. I think that the grandmother said that the boys go to counseling. Oh my God, Miss Regina, I hope not. Ew. I wouldn't be surprised though. That demon, that sexual demon be raging. I would not be surprised. I wonder why she just came in home alone. Um, okay, Crystal, I'm glad you asked that. She doesn't have to always okay. I know you might not be saying it this way, but let me start off with the people that who have been saying lately that yes, she has custody of her kids. Yes, she can have her kids by herself. I honestly believe that. Why she doesn't have her kids by herself is because she's lazy. She wants somebody else to come and babysit the kids for her and take care of them, and she just do whatever. That's what she wants them to for. And because her sidekick Tonya can't be there and ain't been there like talk about it since the kid came, she brought Nagy down there so he could do it. She needs a babysitter. She needs a cleaner. She needs anything. She just doesn't want to take care of herself. It's not that she can't. She don't want to. Yes, Beauty's her name. But like I said, now DCF is. Let's talk about DCF. When if anybody, if she's to get a call once they hire these new people, because I'm not for sure if all of y'all seen allergic to the BS post. If you haven't, go over and look at it. They are in the process of down there in Atlanta of hiring new staff and training them for DCF workers. And that lady that's the commissioner in charge now, she seemed like she ain't want to be played with. So if she gets a case now, she better be careful because I don't think they're gonna be playing with her. Them other people that work there clearly didn't care. But I think this new set of people that's gonna be there is gonna be hell on wheels, and she's gonna be running up against the right one. So let her go and run on down there. Miss Ann, I don't believe that because I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe that. Because I think they would be checking these people out who's actually supervising as well. And I know damn well that Maggie G wouldn't pass no requirement to be no supervisor of anybody. She don't have them supervise. I honestly believe that she sent them over to her sister and to Jackie. That's how she's able to get Rennie back. Because if she wasn't allowed to have them, she wouldn't have got Rennie back. Yes, Crystal, he is in no shape, but she don't care as long as she has somebody around. She don't care at all. She just wants somebody there when she don't feel like getting up off her lazy ass. When she don't feel like moving and doing nothing for the kids. When she don't feel like going outside getting the boxes off the curb. When she don't feel like taking the trash out. When she don't feel like that's what she has them there for. He can't do all that she needs, but she'll take anybody as long as she don't have to do it all by herself. She will take anybody. She'll make a mockery out of anybody, Miss Kimberly, just for money. She needs. Now, y'all remember when I did that last video and I said, and I ran down the thing of how her videos, who made her money, which people did her videos and made her go viral. And you notice after that now, she done heard me and now all of a sudden she's trying to prove a point that she can do a video by herself and let it go viral. Not a near one of these stupid ass hits that she's done in the last couple weeks have went viral at all. They're barely touching any views. Yes, Miss Melinda, he definitely needs meds and to rest. But in my opinion, he was going through withdrawal. That's what they do. They sleep when they're going through it. Miss Shishi, that's why I said ECF dropped the ball with that because they were going through a transition of workers themselves. Hello, Miss Kiera. They were going through a transition, but I think once they get these new people in here and they get down on it because they got a lot of cracks to fill in there, I heard. I think they, if somebody call on her again, they're gonna be on her. I don't think it's gonna be as easy as it was before. Yeah, she kept him there for a couple of days to a week last time, and she sent him back. Miss Kimberly, I don't blame you. They said they needed help. They definitely said they were hiring. I do not blame you. Somebody in there with some common sense need to go work up there. Somebody with some common sense need to go right on up there and work. Miss Twyla, I believe that she was supposed to have done them, and that's why she left Florida. She was supposed to have done them in Florida because she talks about it all the time. They want you to take classes. They want you to do this, that, and other. And I think that was the requirements down there, and she ran. Yes, Miss Ann. Miss Kiera, no, not this time. She sent it back last time. He didn't stay for long. He's been up here before. This ain't the first time. Yes, because okay, the other night. Yes, Miss Kimberly. Yes. No, no, no. I know he's still here. See, no, she had him in down here before and sent him back. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now I'm gonna tell y'all the other night. She went out 2 nights in a row. And because she spoke up too fast and told on herself, she took Maggie out the next night with her. He was there babysitting for her the night before. She took him out the next night, think it's okay to leave them kids in this house. Why do you think it's okay to leave them kids in that house? I don't care if Georgia said that they were old enough to stay there or not. I don't think they're mature enough to stay home by themselves. And then after all the allegations that they have going on, why would you leave them in the house by themselves? But you won't even let them play together. Rennie has to stay in your room all day, and the boys have to stay separate. But yet they're okay to watch their stuff at night while you go chase your sexual demons. And then your grown old ass is scared to stay in that house by yourself. Tanya come over there with her little pea shooter because she's scared to go in the house when she came to check on it. But yet you leave the kids in the house. So if you feel that them kids are in such danger, and you told us and all your fans that the reason why you sent your kids to Florida is because you feared for their life, then why in the hell would you leave them kids at home by themselves? You make no sense. Miss Kimberly will do. Now, what sense do that make? You sound stupid. You always telling on yourself. You sit up there and had all them people coming attacking Miss Ross. Oh, Miss Ross got them kids taken away from her. She had to send her kids away because everybody want to call. No, ma'am. The reason why them children are gone is because she wanted them gone. Because she didn't want to be a mammy. Because if you felt so scared for your children of being there with you, but you weren't scared to leave them in that house alone and let it be known that you leave them in that house alone. But yet you claim so many people after y'all. Really? Cut the shit. Your grown ass won't even stay in that farmhouse by yourself at night. Scared. And yet you leave them 3 children in there by themselves. She ought to be ashamed for telling that lie. Having all them people going attacking people because they thinking she got everybody thinking that we're the reasons why her children had to go and leave her and she had to get rid of her children. But in all actuality, she got rid of them because she said herself, I'm going to pursue my career. I got to get rid of them for a while. They're right. What career are you pursuing? What career? How many demons you can chase in the night? How many sexual demons you're going to conquer in the night? Yes, Miss Karen, the cameras are the babysitter, but it doesn't matter. She doesn't, Miss Melinda. She said it herself. I got to go. It's time for me to go do something for me. And it ain't time for you to go do nothing for yourself until they all turn 18. You lay down there and had their children. Ain't nobody's responsibility but yours. Like I said before, you're a poor excuse for a mammy. And I'm going to say it again. How dare you? Now all of a sudden ain't nobody scared no more. You just claim that a person was sitting across the street from your house last night stalking you, and you leave them children in that house by themselves. I don't care if you went around the corner for 5 minutes. You shouldn't have left them. Anything can happen in that split second. Them kids are very mischievous and very sneaky when they want to be, and you said it yourself. I wouldn't leave them for nothing. Yes, Miss Ann. She don't know who the hell. She claim all these people are after her, but yet you leave your children up in there just to go to the club to chase your sexual demons. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, Miss Regina, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, Ms. L, yeah, still trying to say that. She's trying to paint that narrative. Yes, but like I said, that in itself is a problem. That she's always talking about sex, always wanting a man, always needing this, always just wanting a piece, all this, that, and other. Of course, we know that that's what you're doing. You're leaving them there so you can go get it. You took nagging with you because you were scared to go by yourself. But who does that? Who does that? Not me. Yes, Miss Sally. That's exactly what it is. You're not about to come on here and tell me nothing when you sit there talking about you so scared of being there by your grown ass self, and you so scared for you and your children's life, but you leave them children in there to go to a club and got the audacity to come back and try to preach and read something from the internet to say how old they got to be to stay at home. It doesn't matter. That should be null and void. That has nothing to do with you of their ages. You claim that there's people after you. I wouldn't care if they were 18, 19. If I think that somebody's after me and my family, you think I'm going to leave them by themselves when I'm the adult? Child, please get yourself some help. Something is mentally wrong. Period. I ain't going to say it again. That's what I'm saying, Case like she does. She claims that one of them, yes, because one of them gets a SSI check. So you're not going to tell me that they're capable. Yes, Miss Paula, she found the 10 in there in them woods. Miss Melinda, she's not close to him either. She's close to anybody she can use, and you know he's needy. So anybody she thinks that needs her or she can use to make them feel like they need her, then that's what she's gonna do. She ain't close to him. She treated him like shit the last time he was up here and sent him back. That's Miss Kimberly. That's what I'm saying. Why would you leave them if you claim to your people, your fans and your supporters that somebody's after them? You felt in fear for your kids' safety, so you sent them to Florida, but yet you bring them back and you leave them in the house at night to go to the club. Make it make sense. Nothing you can say on here tomorrow is gonna make any sense to me trying to justify this shit. Period. So don't even try it. Miss Miss Munya. Yes, that's what I'm saying. She bought the boys because Rennie had to come back. She wanted them to all be there. If Rennie didn't have to come back, she wouldn't have bought none of them, probably, for the summer, in my opinion. Miss Melinda, yeah, me too. I thought the same thing. I forgot to mention that. You found a whole tent on there and claimed it was electricity running somewhere, and they was somebody was living out there, but you didn't call the police about it. Please, Miss Kimberly, she ain't no millionaire, and she's not gonna give anybody money the same way she tried to get over. Please tell me, y'all, divas, y'all seen her get over, try to get over on that lady with the juice. Did you see her try to get over on the lady with the juice? Bought all the juices from that lady and claimed that she couldn't cash app her right in there. Instead of getting off that live or putting that live on hold, because you can pull down your top screen and you can still send money and look at everything else and cash out that woman money. And then one of her retarded fans gonna pay for it. That's what she wanted them to do. She had no intention. She tried to get the little boys in the cash shop to pay for it and they wouldn't. She always trying to get over on somebody. Yes, Miss Golden Gate. Yeah, I don't either. Try to get over on that lady. And Miss Mira, the fans paid for it. But I'm not for sure if you all watch Feast, but if you don't go and watch her, it happened to her too. She was at one of Teresa's pop-up shops selling her food or candy apple, I think she said it was. And Teresa told her the same thing, I'm gonna pay you later. And Feast said she told her, no ma'am, you're gonna pay me now. This is something she does. Yes, she does, Gigi. She does. Lady Charisma, exactly. She got tried to get over on that lady and then wanted the lady to come to her house and cook for her. I don't know who she thinks she is. She wants everybody to do something for her that she can be doing for herself because she's an able-bodied woman. Anytime you can run around and cause this much hell and havoc and wreak havoc all over the place and lie and do the shit you do, you shouldn't need nobody to do a damn thing for you. Yes, it's Kimberly. Miss Twyla, that was a bunch of foolishness. A bunch of foolishness. She wants somebody to believe that she got something so bad that somebody's jealous of. She has to continue to paint that narrative. She has to continue to say, "Oh, I got this and I got that," because she wants to make sure that somebody think that somebody's jealous of her. Ain't nobody jealous of her. Well, I know I'm not. I ain't jealous of nothing. Because trust me, what I don't have, God's gonna always provide. I don't want for nothing. If I don't have it, that means I'm not supposed to have it. It ain't my time to have it. And if honey, if that's what it comes with, I don't want it. I don't want none of that. Miss Shirley, say it again. Say it again. A whole narcissist. Yeah, they ain't giving her nothing. Yes, Gigi, she was. She does that all the time. Miss Karen, say it again. She wouldn't dare let you say, "Oh, I'm gonna take this from you and I'll cash out you later." Ain't no way. She ain't having it. But yes, she quick and fast to do it to somebody else because she trying to get over. But who does that with all the money she claims she has? Thank you, Miss Misunderstood. Miss Sylvia, exactly. Miss Melinda, yeah, and that's why she's doing the stuff she's doing. You see how she's back attacking people for no reason because she's trying to, she's going downhill fast. Miss Twelve, yeah, she has that. Actually, she claims she has that, but guess what? She still owes a lot of that to the IRS. And if she was to ever pay them in a lump sum, she wouldn't have nothing. She said that. She said she would be completely broke if she didn't set up a payment plan because she owed all that she had to the IRS. Miss Darlene, exactly. Miss Shishi, that's what she needs. Yes, Miss Kimberly. Miss Shishi, that's exactly what the gig is up. They need to be saying that for her. Miss Kiera, yeah, she owes the IRS a couple $100,000 because she said she claimed she made 1 million. So you know that exactly. Millionaires get black cards, gold cards, and all that other stuff. They ain't thinking about no $8,000 credit card. You got the millionaires get the credit cards with unlimited on it. They can swipe all day long. Miss Sally, yes, she did. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. I love you divas as well. Miss Melinda, say it again. You over there rationing out food and you a millionaire. Are you serious? Let's talk about that for a minute. Now, let's talk about Aggie G. Now, like I told y'all a minute ago, she brought him because she needed a nanny cleaner, a flunky, content, all that stuff, of course. She needed all that. But, hold on 1 second, you guys. Yes, Miss Paula, exactly. Unlimited cards. They don't get no credit limit. Let's talk about how she okay. Let's talk about how she now, you're a millionaire. Okay, we're gonna put that in the back of our mind. A millionaire. You asked Nagy G to come down here with you. Okay. He didn't ask you, you went and found him and asked him. Okay. When he gets down here, it becomes the first of the month and he received his money. Okay. He offers you something because he's a gentleman and he's staying with you, even though, again, back it up and listen, y'all. She brought him down here. Let's remember that part. She asked him to come. Him being a gentleman, he offered her some change. She had the audacity to take him and make him buy $400 worth of stuff for her children from Walmart. Now, again, you brought him here. He don't owe you nothing. He didn't ask you to come there. You took him there. How dare you make him give up his money? Oh, Miss Ann, I'm sorry. I'm gonna wrap it up after we talk about this, and then I'll just come back. Miss Jacqueline, someone has been posting the cash app. It's actually pinned at the top. You see it right underneath you, Miss Jacqueline. Miss Misunderstood just posted it for you. I appreciate you. Okay, so she takes him and she says, "Oh, you buy the boy stuff, and I'll buy rings." Okay, we're gonna back it up again. You're a millionaire. Well, you're not a millionaire anymore. You're a thousandaire. You got money. Okay, you're not broke. Why would he have to pay anything for you? Anybody with the decency that took that man from up there, whether you claim you brought him there to help him or you brought him there for your own benefits, you brought him there. And for you to say, oh yeah, just I'll take you on my by the boys, instead of saying, no, Maggie, you keep your money and you get yourself together. I don't need anything. Oh no, she couldn't do that. Taking everybody's money. She didn't need his money, but yet you were so determined that you don't want nobody around you to have nothing so they can depend on your ass, that you made that man spend $400 of his money to buy stuff for your sons. But then you say he spent $400 between the two boys, and you turn around and claim that you spent $800 on renting. Well, why didn't you spend another $400 on the boys so they both could have $800 worth of stuff? Yes, Miss Kara. How dare you? He didn't ask you to come there, so he shouldn't have to pay nothing. When he offered it because he's being a gentleman, and maybe that's just his character, regardless of what condition he's in, clearly that speaks a lot. That says a lot about him, for him to offer you something. And you had the audacity to take it. Instead of saying, no, 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 you go ahead and keep that and buy you what you want, get your little food if you want something separate or whatever the case may be. Oh, no, she didn't do that. Yes, Miss Ozell, okay, 1,500. Yeah, but 400 of it went on her children. And he's having to sit around there and eat scraps like a dog. Let me say what I seen about that. That whole grown man that she's walking around here treating like a whole fucking child. He got to sit at the table with the children. But we all know when Tanya and Nita and all them was coming around and her cousins and all them, they all ate in the living room. But she claimed he can't eat nowhere but at that kitchen table as if he's 2 years old. But yet, again, y'all, she claims she brought him there to help him. No, you didn't. You brought him there to flunky him around like you do everybody else and take him and use him for whatever you can use him for. After you took his $400, you still make videos and skits off of him and made $400+ off of him in that skit. And I guarantee you ain't offer him his $400 back. I bet you. Exactly. So he got to sit at the table, y'all, with the children. He can't go in. You see her get up and go in the living room and sit in the chair and eat her food. And when everybody else is over there, they sitting all in the living room eating. But he can't eat in his room. He can't eat nowhere. He got to sit at the table like he's 2 years old. Then that ain't nothing. I was just about to say that in my opinion. Let's talk about how he was hobbling around trying to sit in the chair and his whole plate of chicken fell on the floor. And he was forced to eat that chicken because she didn't offer to buy him anymore. And he had money where she could have said, well, you got some money. Want me to order you some more? No, that man ate that food off of that nasty ass floor. That damn dog coming there and shaking his fleas and hair all over the place. And that man had to eat that chicken off that floor. How dare you? And then she had all that food sitting in front of him, eating it like a damn dog, to the point that she choked off it and threw up everywhere. And that's because God don't like ugly. You had all that food in front of you and didn't offer that man none of your food and made him eat that food off that damn floor. After he just took your ass to Walmart and spent $400 on your children. You's a dirty dog. Dirty. That's why I say them fools over there can't tell me nothing about this woman. Who does that to somebody? She feed Oreo steaks and made that man eat dirty chicken off the floor. Miss Monique, it was sometime I was catching up because I had been out the loop for a minute. It was sometime recently when he first came there. He dropped his whole box of chicken on the floor because he was trying to move that leg to get over there on that bar stool that he can barely sit at because his legs are hurting. She didn't even let him go sit in the living room in a comfortable chair and hold his plate and eat. So he dropped a whole box of food on the floor. And he was like, I'm gonna eat it. And she was like, yeah, you're gonna eat it. Because I ain't got nothing else. Had him eat that food when she had all that food in front of her that she scarfed down. And then told him, don't touch these hot wings over here, these Rennies. Rennie was asleep in the bed for the night. Why didn't you give him the hot wings and just get Rennie something else to eat in the morning? Rennie won't go eat them hot wings, but that's just how nasty she is and don't care about people for real. And it's time that people wake up and realize this person that we're talking about here. Kiara, they're down there in Florida, but he's been out there in the streets for years. I don't even know if he really associates with people. I can't say for sure, but he's always just around. She can go and find him on any corner down there in Sarasota. Yeah, it was so sad to me. She had a whole box of chicken up there that Rennie didn't get because Rennie went to bed. She could have gave him that, but she's so nasty and hateful and really don't care about people the way she claims she care about people that she didn't even give him that chicken. He sat there and ate that chicken off that floor that we all know that she claimed Oreo shed so bad, and I'm sure she didn't sweep it up, that he had to eat that Oreo haired chicken. And then look how she did the man at the store the other night. Give him scrape and change out of her purse, and she claims she take care of the homeless. Why do you didn't get him no food? Why you didn't go in that store and buy him some stuff? You scraped a dollar and some change up out your pocket to get that man. And then told him you give him $5 more if he did some dancing for you. So clearly you had some more money in your purse. But yeah, y'all want to talk about, oh, the trees do so much for the homeless. No, she doesn't. That is all a front. Exactly, Miss Melinda, they don't. Nobody brags. Like I said, they always so busy sitting up here talking about something. We jealous of how do they know we don't have more than her? They don't know nothing about none of us. Yeah, but she wait a minute, I'm getting ready to get to that too. Now, not only after that, okay. So they go, now mind you, they was in the house eating. They had just eaten before they put on them boots to go out in the woods. So they go eat, they go out in the woods and they come back. Mind you, Rennie and them asking for food, saying they hungry. She tell them they just ate, they don't need nothing else. She go take her ass in there running in there thinking that Maggie G was in there in them pots. And he wasn't. She went chasing behind him. She stayed there so long, you was wondering what she doing. She came out and she had a whole plate of food, but just told the children that they didn't need nothing else because they had just ate. The same as her. She sat there and ate with them. They all had just eaten. She came out with a plate, and we all know how she do. She bites, she picks up something on her fork and bites it and let the rest of it fall back in the plate. Well, she did that for about 10 minutes, and she had food left on the plate. Do y'all know that she gave that plate to Maggie G, and he had to eat that disgusting shit behind her with the motherfucker slob and snot and spit all over that food? As if he was a dog like Oreo. But this is how she treats human beings because she doesn't care for nobody. And I'm not going to say it again. She really does not care for anybody. She only wants you when she can use you or need you for something. If you're no help or need for or want for her, she doesn't want to have anything to do with you. Like she showed up talking about Danita. And I told y'all that's what happened to Danita. I told y'all that a while back. She dismissed Danita because Danita could not take care of her kids at the moment. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Thank you so much for the continued love and support, sweetheart. Yes, she gave him that food after she sat there and it spit hanging all down, falling back in the plate because we already know how she eats, so y'all can just imagine. You don't give that to nobody. Here, Maggie, you want this? But your kids just asked you for food and you told them that they didn't need nothing else. You told him they needed nothing else, but you gave him the scraps. She, like I said, she only bought him there. Exactly, Miss Melinda. She only bought him there for her personal gain. I'm telling you, she wanted to use him for skits because she. Okay, let's back it up. You see what she called him and how she talked about him. I woke up with a, what did she say? I woke up with an animal that I brought from the club on that skit. She called him all out his name. She talked about him. She thinks he's god awful ugly to her. And she said it. She wanted him for content and she wanted somebody to be there to watch them kids when she needed them to watch them. And like she said, he'll be going back when the boys go back. She gonna keep him all summer. Why he gotta go back when the boys got back? That was the prime example right there that you brought him down there to take care of these children for you. Telling him when he can come and go. Don't open my door. Don't open my door. Ain't no more smoking cigarettes. Don't smoke no cigarettes in that room and don't go out my door. And he can only eat when she decides to cook and he can only eat what she want him to eat. What he can touch and what he can't touch. But this is a person you brought to get him some healing and stuff. Are you serious right now? But this is how she treating this man. And let me tell y'all, I'm jumping all over the place, but sometime I be forgetting. When I brought up just now about Danita, when she claimed yesterday, when she told that story, let me tell y'all how she always telling herself again. When she told that story last night about Danita, I got rid of Danita because she wouldn't watch them children. I needed her to watch them children. But did y'all hear what she said she took the children? She said because Danita did not watch them children and she wanted to go out, that she took them children to her warehouse and made them stay there until she got done. Did anybody hear that? Now, mind you, those kids were not of age to be left alone then by their self. They just turned 9 and 11. They were left, she said, in the warehouse while she went to the club. Renee just turned 9, so she definitely wasn't 9. And the boys definitely wasn't 11 because this was a couple years ago. Again, she told on herself. You just made a whole scene last night saying that you let the kids stay home by themselves because in the state of Georgia, they're old enough. But they wasn't old enough when you left them in that warehouse by themselves, now was they? And we didn't know nothing about that. You told on yourself last night trying to out Danita and told on your damn self. Yeah, who that Leo? This is what she does. That's why I said I'm sorry I couldn't come to y'all, but I had to catch up because when I come, I'm coming with the facts. I make sure I listen and listen very closely. She left them. She said she took them to her job at the warehouse and left them there while she went to the club because Danita would not watch them. Yes, ma'am, she did. Oh, don't worry. Whatever y'all miss, I'm here to tell you. That's why I'm here. I got y'all divas. Trust me. Now, how dare you go take them to that rat infested? And y'all all said it had rats. They all said it had rats running around in there. Cold warehouse and made them go in there and stay by themselves in that warehouse with no food or nothing up in there. And they stayed there for a couple hours while you was at the club. Instead of you saying, "Oh, I got to go home and take my children home because I have nobody to watch them," you so pressed to do whatever it is that you want to do. That's how we say that we know you don't want your children because no mother in their right mind would go take no children and leave them in a warehouse so they could go shake their stinking asses at a club. Danita is Miss Valerie. Danita is someone who used to be around her all the time. Another one of the people she got rid of because they wouldn't do what she said do when she wanted it done. That's who it was. Danita used to come over there across town just to come grease her scalp when she asked her. That's who Miss Danita is. Miss Regina, she left them at the warehouse. Thank you, Miss Joyce. At the she said she took them to her job, and we all know she called the warehouse her job. Miss Valerie, I don't know how long you've been watching her, but Miss Danita was around for a long time. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. Yes, that's what she do. She want to go flap that ass around and don't care nothing about them children, there's no way you're gonna tell me. And what the hell is that your ass? See, that's why I said she talks so much. She too busy trying to out Danita and make her look bad that she told on herself. Girl, you should shut up after you said, "Oh, Danita wouldn't watch my kids," and I didn't talk to her after that. You had the audacity to say that you took them poor kids and left them in that warehouse, and I can tell you that they wasn't of age then to be left alone. Do you know somebody can take that video and still use it against you? Shut your damn mouth. Sometimes you talk too damn much, and then you wonder why all these people got so much stuff to use against you because you don't know when to be quiet. Miss Darlene Coco told her story. Coco came on Miss Ross' page. Coco Chanel. There you go. There goes. See, Sharita said it right there, y'all. Yeah. Denise said she couldn't because she had to go to bed because she had to get up for work, and she took them to the damn warehouse. Miss Shawn, I'm gonna tell you why she don't hire. I'm gonna tell you why she doesn't hire a babysitter because she doesn't want anybody to see the foolishness that goes on in that house behind them closed doors. She will never hire no outsider. She's not going to hire nobody from the outside that could potentially come in there and see her foolishness and tell on her for real. She thinks these people that she call her friend and she do so much for her will never tell on her. That's why she feels so bad when the shit hit the fan. She doesn't want them damn kids. There's no way I go take my kid and put them in no damn warehouse like animals in a cold warehouse because you want to go shake your ass. Are you serious right now? You can't be serious. Exactly. See, no. I would I would be so scared. I wouldn't even think of that. But just hypothetically speaking, if I was to ever think to do that, I would be so scared not knowing what's going on. She can't. Sharita, she can't. She tells so many because she don't shut up. K Love, I was just about to get that was my next topic. I was just about to leave y'all with that. I was about to close out with that one. I'm gonna talk about it 1 second. Just care. That's what I'm saying. She tells on stuff and wonder why people call. She clearly can't think that the stuff that she's saying is okay. And if somebody called on her, she could get in trouble for it. You're not gonna tell me that. You're not gonna tell me she thinks that. She says it because she's so in a rage that she don't even realize what she's saying, or she hoping somebody didn't catch on to it. She took them kids to the damn warehouse. Yeah, it does. But we don't. Guess what? It was probably no food in that refrigerator, no drinks, no water, no nothing that time of night because she didn't expect to have to leave them there. It wasn't nothing there. Yeah, it was a couch and a TV, but even still, the kids being there, Sharita, that time of night, child, please. Because you couldn't go home because you were so pressed to go to the club. Yes, darling, she always on one with the foolishness. Always. Them kids have been through it. Remember my last live when I started breaking it down about the stuff that poor Courtney had to go through. He ain't the only one. If y'all let me get my stuff together, I'll come and break it down what the poor little children have gone through too, because I've seen it all. What did her supporters say when she midnight was with her? I don't even know what they say because I don't ever read no comments. I don't click on them videos. I just look from the outside. I don't know. They probably were saying, "Oh, girl, yeah, you got to do what you got to do," because they be on you. I'm sure they agreed with her. Who that Leo? That's what I'm saying. I could not have. I had to went around the corner and come right back. My nerves would have been no good. Thinking God knows anything could have happened, and I would have been held responsible for that. Ain't no way I would have did that. That's what I'm saying, Miss Murray. That's what I'm saying. Anything can happen in a short period of time. You don't ever do that. Okay, Mr. Keisha. Yeah, you know. Thank you, Miss Anissa. Thank you so much. But we're gonna talk. Hold on. Exactly, Miss Sean. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna worry, but kids that age, at least maybe at around 16, they can, kind of fend for themselves a little more, know how to hide or defend themselves if something was to happen. But not at that age. I'm sorry. And them kids are so mischievous and into everything in her face. So imagine what they do behind her back. Sharita, say it again. That's what I'm saying. You can't, if you agree with that, then that's the type of parent you are. And that God help you too, because that says a lot about you. Ms. Zelda, hold on, let me see if I can. What's the name on it, Ms. Zelda? Oh my God, I just pulled this down. Y'all divas. Look at the green dollar signs up here. Oh my God, I thank you all. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you all. Y'all are such a blessing. Thank you so much. In my opinion, yes. She said that was the bad part of town where her warehouse is. She sure did. Okay, Ms. Zelda, hold on, let me check. Miss Lola, Miss Zelda, I'm not for sure. I can't tell because there's so many of them up there. I don't know when it started and when it stopped. But it's dollar sign and it's real deal with D. But each one of the words is the capital letter. So you got dollar sign, capital REAL, and then capital DEAL, and then capital WITH, and then capital DEE. It should say Miss D. If you when you hit it, it should say Miss D. It's only actually showing me the latest ones, and there's only four of them up there. But I can see that my email says there's a lot of, but I don't want to pull it down and risk open it up and risk losing, you know, cutting y'all off. I think is if she has the DCF before. Miss Mika, thank you for saying that. Ain't no, she don't got nobody working in no DCF office because if that was the case, they would have told her don't come up here. She would have been able to reach a supervisor. They would have had a supervisor call her and some more. She don't know nobody up there. That is another one of her distractions to get you not to call up there. Yeah, they failed her. They failed them. Lord Jesus knows they did. But like I said, I'm praying that, the system gets up to par with these new people they said they got coming in there. And if they was to look into it or something happen. Thank you, Miss Faye. I am so glad to be back and with you divas. I've missed you all. Let me see. No, Miss Ann. It only shows me. Oh yeah, I do see. Uh-huh. Yours is asking me for action required. Yeah. I see Miss. Anything that was sent after 12:52 is what is stopped up there. 12:52 is the only things I see. Three people sent at 12:52, and then everything else is running behind because it was sent earlier. Yeah, well, see, Sharita, they was. Did you see the thing that Miss Allergic to the BS put up there? They got rid of everybody in there, and they're starting over from scratch. So I'm hoping that these new people, even the new supervisor or whoever she is, she was on there talking, and she sounds like she's gonna be on top of some things. So Miss Regina, not yet. Friday is the last day, but it's pretty much fun days and half days and everything, so it's not much. Okay, Miss Zelda, and I'm sure it came through. Oh yeah, okay. If you said it when I started, yeah, I won't be able to see it. It's okay, Miss Mira. I just appreciate all the love and support from you all because y'all don't have to do it. I'm not begging anybody, but I definitely appreciate it all because with me, and y'all don't even know how much of a blessing that is because for us teachers in the summertime, we ain't on no money. We don't get money like that. So we have to, kind of scrape and scramble around unless we get part-time jobs and everything. So that was definitely a blessing. Now, okay, ladies, it's one, and I know, some of us have to go to work this morning and some have to go later. But we're going to talk about this last thing and I'm going to go ahead and close it out. And I promise you all that I'll be trying to come at least, 2 or 3 times a week if I can, or something drastic is going on. And then I'll be able to come sometimes in the daytime now if some of you divas are, work nights and off in the day or whatever. But we'll figure it out. But let's talk about this so-called man. This story that she told. She said, Miss P, do you think she took the kid? Like Miss Faye, I don't know where any of that stuff is. Maybe oh no, B was gone before then. I'm not for sure where any of that stuff is. I don't know what happened to any of that stuff from the house. But after she heard them talk about them, maybe she'll go get them one tomorrow. Yeah, Miss Gina, she should. But I don't think she got as much say so as she claims she got, or thinks she has anyway, Miss Jackie. In my opinion, who are you speaking of? The big, heavy set, light skinned guy with the bald head that was in Florida with her? Yes, Miss Sally. It's okay though. I try to, save up throughout the year and I have a husband that works, so we make it. Yeah, well, in my opinion, she need to get over there and get their stuff out of it then. Because she didn't even attempt to go over there and get it out before they came or nothing. That's why I say I don't understand where that brain be at. Miss Shirley, I'll try to come as often. I was trying to see, because I think she was asking about, where'd it go? Oh, oh, ain't no telling where Rodney is. She got rid of him too because Tanya didn't like him, and he outed them. She's so damn nasty. Oh, did y'all see Tay calling from the jail? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. In my opinion, the man that I talked about who got her kids taken from her, he's the one that called DCF, got the kids taken. He still has a page over there. Allergic to the BS had posted something that he responded to not too long ago. Yeah, Tommy Sotomayor. That's the black guy. Thank you, Miss Misunderstood. Yeah, K Slay, he definitely got them taken for sure. All he did was send whatever he did, and that was it. Yes, Miss Gina, he sure did. He was speaking the truth up in there, and he didn't have no cut cards, no filter. He didn't care whether they liked it or not, and they needed to hear it. But you see what happens when they hear the truth. Got rid of them. Yeah, Miss Kitty, they do. If that's why I said, I think honestly, if somebody was to, instead of calling up there, if they have an email, I don't know how that works because I've never called them, but if they have some way to for real proof, there's no way she can deny it if you're sending a video of her saying it. Somebody needs to send. Honestly, somebody needs to send the video of her the other night wishing death on Miss Ross because that shows her mental state. And if her mental state, she should not be allowed to be around those children in that type of mental state, period. And I mean that. Are you serious, Miss Ann? That is absolutely ridiculous. Maybe they heard me say that I would monetize, so they ain't messing with mine. That is crazy. Oh man, was going to start. Okay, yeah. Okay. So she threw another distraction out there the other day. See, this is what she does. She makes up these stories to tell people so they can believe it, so they can stay off of her. It's always, yes, Miss Katrina, she was threatening her. She was wishing death on her. That was her. She was going through a mental state right there. And with it was three different people in that car. She had three different personalities in that one video in that car. And all the things that she was saying, that's what somebody needs to see because her mental was not there. And that's when the children don't need to be around her when she's in that state, period. Yes, Kaylee. So she used the scare tactic the other day. She said there's a man. And it was so funny to me. I had to tell my husband, he was like, you can't be serious. He was like, she'd do anything. Yeah, she was in a manic state. Yes. Yes. So she said there was a man on social media that said he was going to do a mass shooting on the people who talk about other content creators. But let me tell you, her illiterate ass don't even know what a mass shooting is. Girl, for it to be a mass shooting, it has to be in one place with a bunch of people all together in one. This man said she claimed this man said he was going to go, and anybody who was on live, he was going to go and kill them while they were on live to prove a point. Now, first of all, do you think he going to even survive, get to the first house? And you talking about he going to all the content creators that pretty much talk about her. I said, you can't be serious. That was her scare tactic to make, she thought that was going to make people stop talking about her if they thought that a mass shooter was coming. And of course, she just got that from the mass shooting that just happened the other day. So she took that story, changed it to her own, and came and told us, pretty much trying to scare us, if we don't stop talking about her, a mass shooter is coming to get us. Well, honey, let him come in here because I'm guarantee he ain't gonna make it out of here alive. I'm gonna be the mass shooter. It was the other day. I played catch up, so I can't tell y'all exactly. I'm sorry, I can't tell y'all exactly which day it was. I kind of really like binge watched over the weekend just so I could catch up. Yeah, did you hear her say that? I was like, I can't. I cannot. I definitely could not. I said, did you see how she just listened to that mass shooting that just happened? And she took and switched it around. And she came on here trying to scare us us reaction channels, and told us that we gotta watch our back because anytime we on live, that a mass shooter gonna come and shoot us and make an example out of us picking with content creators. Hello, Miss Florida Red, welcome. Yeah, Miss Darlene, exactly. They didn't want her in there. She's a ticking time bomb. Case Slay, I'm telling you, she said it, and she when she say this type of stuff, she says it without flinching. She don't put a smirk on her face or nothing. Miss Kawana, that's what I'm saying. I, please, you ain't scare me by saying that. And like I said, how many people's house do you really think this man gonna get to shoot up all these people on all? We all live in different states. We all spread it out all across the U.S. And you telling us, and like I said, she's so illiterate. She think a mass shooting is somebody coming and shooting up all the different people in different states. No, that's one place, like a church, a school, a mall, a mass shooting in one place. She over there talking about something. It's gonna be a mass shooter coming for all of y'all, and I can't wait to see it. He said he gonna do it while y'all live. Girl, he ain't gonna make it in the first person's house. Y'all better stop thinking that people can't protect themselves. I don't know what the hell is wrong with these people. So we gonna sit up here and we gonna let a motherfucker kick our door and come in here and shoot us while we just sitting here on live looking. Yeah, right. Come on over here. Come on, please. I was like, could she have said anything else? She said some of the dumbest shit. Miss Sylvia, exactly. We all spread it out all over the place, and don't nobody know where half of us are at unless we didn't told it. So how this man gonna find all of us? Please. He, like I said, he can find me and come on up here. I promise you he won't make it in here. She act like she the only one when they made that gun, BB gun, whatever it is, that was the first and the last. Yeah, okay. Okay. Ms. Zelda, she definitely was insinuating that this man was coming after us. She claimed he was on Facebook telling everybody. Girl, ain't nobody came on there and did no live and said no shit like that, and his ass ain't locked up right now because they do listen to she might get away with a lot of stuff she say. But if anybody talking about doing a mass shooting, oh, they best believe they coming to your house to find your ass. Go on live and say it all you want. Yeah, Miss Jackie, that's exactly what she was doing. Indirectly saying it was talking, and I knew exactly who she was talking to. But she tries to try to switch it up and act like she not talking about no one person. And that's the shit that she want to do in her twisted mind. Ain't nobody said that. That's what she came up with in her twisted mind. She wish she could get away with it because best believe she would probably try to do it. Trust me. Yeah, Miss Tamika, she's sick. She's sick. Miss Shirley, evil, wicked, demonic, just sick. Can someone tell Miss Kitty what live that was, you guys? Because I really don't exactly know what day. Like I said, I was binge watching because I hadn't watched her in over 2 weeks, so I had to really catch up. It was just the other day, though. See, I don't know if I watched it the other day or she actually had did it the other day. But I mean, she said it with a straight face, like it was okay to get on there and say. So what? Like I said, even if it wasn't, Exactly, Miss Mary. Even if it wasn't anybody who said that and she made that up in her mind, guess what? If it was to ever get out, she's going to be accessory to it because you're the one that came on here and told everybody that that's what the so-called man said on the internet. They're going to come looking for your dumb ass. Keep on running your mouth. Keep on. Keep right on. She going to put herself in a hole that she can't get up out of, and she's digging it deeper by the minute. Keep right on. And like I said, I don't know what type of lawyer she got, but it clearly, in my opinion, there is no lawyer. Unless the lawyer is using her. Miss Maisha said it was either Saturday or Sunday. In my opinion, if she does have a lawyer, that lawyer is not in her best interest at heart. That lawyer is only out for money. And I say that because there's no lawyer that's going to step in and not stop you from doing the stupid shit you're doing, incriminating yourself. Not a near one. And she claimed that her lawyer is watching this stuff and she's sending her videos. Well, she must not be sending her videos and she must not be watching her. And if she is, she's going to take you for every dollar you got because you are incriminating yourself every day on this internet. And when you got a case pending the way you have cases pending, all this stuff could be used against you. You're so stupid. That's why I say there's no lawyer. And again, if there is a lawyer, by chance, that lawyer is going to take her for every dollar she got because she does not have her best interest at heart. Period. Period. Yeah, that karma going to hit her. Yep, Miss Darlene. Yep. Hey, Danny with the D's. How are you? Yeah, short, shorty, bozo, boo boo, the fool, clown ass. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's no way. That lawyer is got, like I said, it's either not a lawyer or your lawyer getting her for every dollar she got. Because any lawyer in their right mind gonna tell you to shut the hell up and get off that internet and incriminate yourself the way you doing. Ain't no lawyer gonna stand up there in a court of law and try to defend some shit that you claim she been watching and she knows in her heart of heart that you wrong as hell. She ain't gonna stand up there and defend that and get herself looking stupid and put with the possibility of losing her damn license fooling with your ass. Nuh-uh. Uh-uh. No. Tell that to some other fool because you can't tell me that. Miss Katrina, she definitely tells on herself. Exactly, Miss Sally. The lack of comprehension. Comprehension is key, and there is lack of for sure. It's the video when she was sitting in the car. The title said it on my Facebook too. Okay, thank you, beautiful blossom. K Love, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Miss Sanders. That's what I'm saying, Miss Janice. Every time, and y'all know, like I said, I hadn't watched in a couple weeks because I was so busy when I was going and actually dreading going to listen to those videos so I could come and speak to you all. Some of that demonic stuff, I just can't. It just doesn't even sit right with my spirit when I'm watching it. Miss Florida Red, it could have been me moving because I do have a earpiece in. Miss Sally, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, if there is a lawyer, she's definitely not there for her best interest. She's there to collect whatever she's needing to collect. Because you're not gonna tell me no lawyer in their right mind gonna agree with this foolishness. Miss Darlene, yep, either then or still, we got a couple months left in this year. Don't count it out too fast. Don't count it out too fast because this has gotten out of control. I've never seen such foolishness in my life. I just can't wrap my head around it. It's so disturbing. And like I said, I'm not even concerned with her grown ass. It's the children. It's the children. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Miss Lawyer Karanda got more sense than her. Karanda knew what to do and what not to do. Karan will tell you quick, I ain't doing that. She know right from wrong. She got more sense than trees. Yeah, Miss Joyce, it's hard. It's hard to watch. Miss Mary, I believe so too, or close to it. Let's see, what's your opinion? I think she has something to do with it. Beauty is her name. Honestly, I don't put anything past her. Nothing, because as you can see, it just makes it more and more believable as the time goes on with the things that she's doing and how she speaks so freely and openly about wanting somebody dead. It really makes you wonder. Miss Sylvia probably did. I mean, they've been saying that for a while now, that she's inside. Miss Joyce, exactly. No lawyer is they're gonna tell her, especially if they sit, they're gonna tell her to back off and sit down. Miss Nene, somebody probably did. Yep. Miss Darlene, amen. Right there. Yep. But she playing a dangerous game. People, wishing death on people, and she had the damn audacity after she claimed she don't do nothing with no voodoo. She had the audacity to sit up there and say that a person make her want to do voodoo, but she knew to say, somebody go get me a piece of hair. Now, what you gonna do with the hair? Because see, I know nothing about voodoo. But she asked for someone to go get a piece of Miss Raw's hair. What you gonna do with it? Thank you, Miss Gloria. Okay, Miss K Slay put it up here for you. June 5th at the hour mark. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. I appreciate all the love and support from you, Divas. I really do. Yes, Miss Maisha, she better be careful. Miss Shirley, she said someone go and get a piece of her hair for me. Yes, ma'am, she did. Miss Melinda, yeah, I thought I heard him say that. Yeah, Miss Sylvia, it's definitely, definitely, honey. Her when her day come, I mean, I don't even understand why she must don't believe in it because anybody else would be scared. Like I don't have an ounce in my body that makes me want to do any type of harm or devilishment or hurt anybody. That is not me. I don't even know where I wouldn't even know where to begin to think of how to come up with something to want to hurt somebody. Never been that type of person. I always try to help people. I look out for people. I would give somebody a shirt off my back, shoes off my feet if they needed it. That's just me. But for her to so freely come up with this stuff and it flows so natural, like it's not rehearsed. It just comes out. Just naturally just comes out. And that's how you know that that's where her mental is. And there's something wrong with that because that's not normal. K1, I doubt anybody over here attending it. Yeah, Miss Sally. It's ridiculous. I could not believe that. I mean, she was three different people on that video. The first person was nice and talking about her children. The second person was, excuse me, The sexual demon was coming out and she was talking about having sex with the man. And the third one was the devil itself talking about go get her a piece of hair because that woman make her want to do voodoo. Yes, ma'am, she said it. K-Slay, exactly. All them damn Kermits flapping around back there. Miss Shirley, I believe she does it because how do you know anything about hair? What you supposed to do with it? I don't understand it. I didn't get it. But clearly she knew something about it for her to say, somebody go give me a piece of her hair. Hello, Miss Diane. I'm here. I'm here. I missed you as well. It's good to be back. Miss Sally, exactly. There's no even words to describe. I can't even put the words together to describe her besides demonic. That's all I can think of. It's devilish. The things you're doing is devilish. Miss Gloria, you seen it. Exactly. It was three different people in her that came out in her in that one little rant in that car. And she keeps using it. Oh, I'm an actress. I know how to do this, that, and other. She's going to continue to use that. You're not an actress when you're wishy death on somebody. This heifer had the damn audacity to come on there, Lord, please. I had to get on my knees and pray. You had the audacity to come on and ask God while you was cursing at him. Talking about, Lord, I got to get on my knees sometime and curse at you because I wish it would just take away from you. Are you serious? You can't be serious. You told God you was going to curse him. You cursed him because he won't take her away from you. And you actually went to sleep and was scared. You weren't scared to lay down and go to sleep that night. Oh, Lord. They say God look out for babies and fools, but this is beyond a fool, Lord. It's beyond a fool. Well, you don't remember. Yeah, that's what Sharita, she told me something. I said, now what if the person in their right mind gonna open up a door and just let some strange man come in there and hump them? She sounded a damn fool when she said that. But sending somebody to get some panties and sending somebody to get some hair and praying to God, wishing he'd take her. I mean, you've gone to the extreme. Miss Florida, Red, I just told them school is almost over this week, and then I will be ready and available for you divas. Yeah, she did in Chi-Town. She definitely said last time she was gonna say, I'm gonna pay a man to go over there and hunt you and get your draws. Now what you do with the draws? Now we done got draws, hair. What you doing with all this stuff? But yet you know nothing about voodoo. Okay, see, Miss Sally? Oh wow, Miss Sylvia. Miss Shirley, you might be on to something. Hey, Sharita, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just no hesitation in it or nothing. She don't even have to rehearse it or nothing. It just comes. That's how you know something is wrong. Exactly. But remember, she said she don't wear any. Mm, 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 mm. Like I said, after that, I had to get on my knees and pray to God and ask him to save them children, to please help them children, because I didn't know what she was going through. Like I said, I sat there and I watched her in three different forms in that one video in that car. I truly pray for them children. Oh, Bridget, who said that? Her mother? Who mother? Because how if you're talking about Tree's mother, how would Tree's mother know? She don't even know Rennie. Good night, Miss Ann. Thank you for the continued love and support, sweetie. See you next time. Have a good night and a good day tomorrow. I'm gonna be wrapping it up in a second too. I'm just trying to get to the end of the comments so I don't miss anybody. Say it again, Miss Melinda. My God is bigger than that too. Miss Darlene, I was talking about her earlier. I see I might have to go see. But I was talking about her earlier. She looked when she would get oh gosh, she looked like she was demonic too the other night. Yes. Beautiful bee, it's okay. I just hope my message gets out there to somebody who don't understand where we're coming from when we be talking. I ain't trying to get nobody to jump ship and switch sides and all this other stuff, but the truth just needs to be told because you can't continue to pull the wool over these people's eyes and they continue to think it's okay to come over here and attack us for telling the truth. We only talk about what we see and hear. That's what I do. I have to actually see it and hear it for me to even talk about it. If I don't know, even my divas in the chat will tell you. I'll tell them I honestly don't know. I ain't gonna lie and make up nothing on nobody. But I ain't gonna sit here as no grown adult woman and allow me to sit back and watch these children get it treated any kind of way and not say nothing about it. That's what I ain't gonna do. Exactly, Miss Jamila. He definitely doesn't. That's why he said he can't. He got over it. He's done. She can never talk to she. See, in Chi-Town, that's the thing. She knows who to do it to and where to do it at. She's not stupid. She's not gonna. She don't play with a lot of people. Some people she'll play with. Some people she won't. Y'all got to pay close attention to her. Some people she won't even try it with. And she definitely does not try it. Do you notice that she never comes on here bashing for real? Except for Coco, she never bashes the rest of the men that walk out because she's not even about that life. She won't do it to the men. She does it to the women. Miss Joyce, exactly. Oh, okay, Miss Ann. What time is it now? Because it's 1:40 here. Mira, say it again. I mean, damn, we up this time of night, so it's 1:40, and we up on here. You can't tell me that that woman's up this time of night recording. I hope not, because I'm like Miss Ross. I don't take down any of my videos; they stay up. Yes, Sharita, I did. I think I might have missed a little bit of it because I went to go make dinner, but I seen it for the most part. I'm gonna go back and finish it to see if I watched the whole thing or not because I wasn't even looking at the phone. But I know when you ended it. I got to make sure I caught the beginning. Okay, y'all. Okay. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. I definitely heard that part. Okay, Sharita. Yes, I was there for that. I, yeah, I noticed that. And like I told them earlier, because I'm not for sure if you was here, Sharita, but I was telling them, do they remember that Maggie G sat in that house when that grandma said he was on crack and he was high right then and there? He said, and I quote, "I ain't high. Ask Tree. She know when I'm high. We be having a good time together." And my question was, if y'all having a good time together, we all know what he's smoking, what you smoking. Hmm. Yeah, Miss Versity, that's what I was saying earlier. That's all it is. They dislike Miss Ross so much, but they can't hate her for because all of the stuff that's being told about her is a lie. So you can't hate her for nothing no more than your opinion of her, which is not facts because y'all listening to this fool. So what y'all doing is y'all are defending her because y'all think it's going to help y'all more. But honey, we are popping over here, like they say. I do a video or whatever. My last video, I'm at like almost 10,000 views on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's flawless when you're telling the truth and people want to know what you're talking about. They be struggling over it, and that's what they're mad about. But it's not a competition. It's never been a competition with me. I don't get on here and broadcast um how many piece of supporters I got and this how much money and all this other stuff. I would never do that because it's not about that. But they so in competition over it. It is ridiculous. That's why they can't get along. Everything's a competition for them. Thank you, Miss Ann. It's just ridiculous. I don't care. Like them people over there is just ridiculous. And like I said, they can call me whatever is what I answer to, and I ain't answering. I've been tagged and stuff from them and everything, and I have not responded because I don't care to respond. You can't tell me as a grown woman that I'm not allowed to come on here and talk about any and everything I want to talk about on my platform that I signed up for. I have a right to my opinion, and y'all have a right to y'all's. But just know that I said this to you all over there. When you start speaking the truth, God will start to bless you more. That's it, and that's all. We're blessed over here because we're speaking facts. We're speaking truth. We're being real with ourselves. That's how we can be real to our supporters. You got to be real with yourself first. And until all of y'all over there get right with yourself, then I don't know what to tell you. Exactly, Miss Ann. Thank you, y'all. Yeah. They that's why that whatever you want to call it over there crumbled the way it did. Y'all was over there playing with God. And he's like, how can you keep over here using my name in this mess when y'all know that y'all see and y'all hear everything that she does and says, and y'all are over here defending it. That's why there's no blessings coming over there. Y'all are in an uproar over there. Everybody fighting everybody. All of y'all talking about each other. And none of that going on over here. None of it. And like I said, no, we're not all behind the scenes with each other and all this other stuff and foolishness because it don't need to be that. We're all for the same thing. We're all here for truth and we're all here to help these children. And that's it. All right, I'm done with all of them. First one, start with the trees. How you even get here. Exactly. Stay on the course, Shirley. Don't worry about the people. I sat up here and I talked about grandma over there tonight. And they were saying, Miss D, she gonna come after you. I said, I don't care if she come after me now, because I feel sorry for her. She needs some egg. But it like I said, she could say what she wants. I ain't got an answer to it. Ignore those people. They want to be relevant so bad. But like I said, God ain't gonna bless no mess. And I'm gonna say this, and it's not a brag. I have a few dollar signs at the top of my phone because my divas over here blessed me for coming on to them and speaking the truth to them. You should not have to get on there and beg you guys over there, anybody for a cash app. Because if your fans, your supporters truly supported you, you would have had it with no question, even if you needed it or not. These supporters over here, just like me, I'm a giver. And now that I got my cash app will be floating all over the place too. I didn't have it at first to give, but I'm a giver too. And y'all are over there doing so much irrelevant, unnecessary things, trying to tear down the next person because you don't like what somebody's saying. But that's not your place. You have no right to tell another adult person what they can and cannot say on their platform. If you do not like it, like you tell us, just don't watch. Y'all are quick to tell us don't watch Teresa if we don't like her, but y'all watch us and y'all don't like us. Make it make sense when you're going to speak. Thank you, beautiful blossoms. I'm not. I don't. Anybody tell you I don't follow up with the mess. They can call me all they want. Call me whatever. My grandma said, "Call me whatever. Just don't call me late for dinner." I ain't fooling with them. I'm gonna say what I want to say over here. I was old enough to sign up to be a YouTube partner when I got this platform, and I knew what I was coming here for. And I'm going to continue to come here for what I set out to come here for. None of y'all over there can tell me anything. It doesn't matter. Your opinion does not matter to me. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. No, your opinion doesn't matter to me, so you can save it. And if y'all started to think the same way, YouTube will be this section over here. This sector will be a better place. Like I said again, I have never seen reactors go after reactors. You pick a subject and you react to it. You don't go picking a reaction channel to react to them. I don't know where y'all came up with that at, but that's why y'all fell apart because y'all focused on the wrong thing. We steady over here growing. We steady over here staying firm, staying attached, bonding, building, and y'all are deteriorating. And you wonder why. Because God don't like ugly. You can't attack us for telling the truth. And y'all know it's the truth that we're speaking. It's the truth. And until y'all stop attacking us, God ain't gonna bless y'all. Find you something to play with, because I ain't it. Thank y'all. Yeah, Miss Ann, I'm not gonna sit here. I would refuse to have a conversation with somebody who can't conjugate a sentence, whose vocabulary is limited because all they do is curse and hoop and holler. I can't do it. That's not me. I would never be able to have. I will let you put on your show, and I'll sit back and laugh. Thank you, Miss Jacqueline. Yeah, I'm not going to entertain it. Not going to entertain it. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her, Miss Shirley. That is she's obnoxious. The devil must be. Exactly, Miss Darlene. That's what I keep telling them. They hurt their own self. They're hindering their own progression. They could progress. They are hindering themselves. You also focus on what we over here doing. We have to answer to it in the end. We are the ones going to be judged for it. If God feels like He's going to judge us for what we're doing, which I don't feel like I'm doing anything wrong because I never once sit up here and I talk about nobody's looks. I don't talk about none of that. I don't down her. I only talk about the things that she says and does, and I see in here. That's it, and that's all. I cannot be judged for that because that's her. But if I have to be judged for, let me be judged for. Y'all ain't got a heaven or a hell to put me in. You got to learn to know that when to hold them and when to fold them. Mind your business. Stay over there in y'all lane. Please stay over there. It'll do y'all a world of good. I'm telling you to just do what you came here to do. Y'all off track and off focus because y'all so worried about what we talking about. You can't worry about what the next one talking about. I don't get on there and stop my conversation that I'm coming over here, my commentary, because Miss Ralston talked about it, or Sharita then talked about it, or Feaston talked about it, or you're gonna learn today, or any of us. It don't stop me from telling my part of it. Y'all worried about, oh, they didn't say such a stop. Worry. That's the problem. Worry about yourself. I don't care if Miss Ross got on here 2 hours ago and talked about what I talked about. She ain't saying it like I'm saying. She might have seen something I didn't see. I might have seen something she didn't see. It's not going to stop me from doing my commentary. The only reason why it stopped me yesterday is because it was so late. But they such a competition over there, falling apart, ratting each other out. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And they wonder why. Because they so focused over here, they losing focus on what's going on over there. That's Miss Janice to know how to communicate. It's ridiculous. I ain't getting my blood pressure up, hooping and hollering with somebody that I don't know behind the screen. You can't be serious right now. Oh yeah, beautiful blossom. We get off here. I'm running until 2 o'clock, and that's it for me too, because I do have to get up in the morning. But I appreciate the love and support. Thank you for stopping in. God bless you as well. Good night. Yep, divas, we're gonna be wrapping it up in a minute too. I hate to leave y'all because I haven't been so long, but it's a half day tomorrow, but I still gotta get up. I appreciate you, divas, for all the love, the support, the continued love and support. Y'all are here for me. It did something to my soul when y'all came into the comments and asked me when I was coming, saying y'all miss me. It meant a lot. I truly do. Thank you all. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, divas. Um, we're gonna have a wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Joyce. We're gonna have a wonderful summer. Um, just chopping it up, like Miss Ross said. We're gonna chop it up all summer. So I'm looking forward to it. Um, I thank you all for the donations of love that y'all sent me tonight. You didn't have to, but you did. And trust and believe me, not a one of you will go unnoticed. I love you all and appreciate it. I'm not gonna put your name out there because I'm sure some people don't want their real names and stuff. So when I come back, just know I'll tell everyone I received and I thank you. Thank you, Beauty. What's her name? Thank you. Yes, Miss Ann. You're absolutely welcome, Miss Shonda. Good night, Miss Jackie. Good night, Miss Darlene, Miss Shelley. Good night, Miss Renee. Miss Misunderstood. Yes, let me confirm it because that's probably sitting there waiting for me to confirm it too. But it's actually going to be the same name as me on here. But let me confirm, make sure before I say you can send. I tried to do the real deal with I think a Gmail. I love you, divas, as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and good night. Good night. Good night. Miss Jacqueline, I'm going to try. I was telling them earlier that school is out for me after this week. I'm going to miss my little bonus children, but um, looking forward to summer, and I will be able to come and spend more time with you all. All right. It's a wrap, divas. Have a wonderful night and a wonderful day tomorrow, and at work for those who have to go to work. And you might see me tomorrow. Let's see who's going live tomorrow. I'll play it by ear, but I will be back soon. Appreciate you all and love you to death, divas. Good night.